Check, check, check. 1 2 1 2. Happy Monday, everybody. What's going on out there? How the fuck you doing? Got a quick intro song for you, and we'll get started. This is the Real Big Fish, big band in the '90s, early 2000s too, I think. Anyways, they're from Huntington Beach. They're kind of rad, and boy, does this song make a lot of sense around here on YouTube. Please enjoy the tune, and we'll get into it. We'll have some laughs. We'll talk some shit. We'll look at some funny clips. Nothing too crazy. We will have a drama stream this afternoon, though. Don't you worry your pretty little heads. This is a real big fish. This song's called "You Can't Have All of Me." Silly goose, silly geese.
Wake up in the morning, have a hearty breakfast, think about the nightmares that I didn't finish. New day, same problems, man, it never ends. Everybody wants a piece and they never settle. What I'm giving out, it always seems too little. Give me more is what they all say. You can't have all of me, my boss, my job, my family. You can't have all of me, I need a little for myself. Paying all these bills, man, it's such a chore. By the time I write the check, I already owe more. And there's always people taking up my time. I already lost my patience, now I'm gonna lose my mind. You can't have all of me, my boss, my job, my family. You can't have all of me, I need a little for myself. You can't have all of me, my soul, my time, and my money. You can't have all of me, I need a little for myself. There's not much left of me, I'm like a skeleton, the vultures pick my bones clean. And all these vampires have got me bleeding out. Well, they keep taking more and I just have to go without. And all these obligations, well, they just keep coming. Won't be long till I'm all used up and I got nothing. You can't have all of me, my boss, my job, my family. You can't have all of me, I need a little for myself. You can't have all of me, my soul, my time, and my money. You can't have all of me, I need a little for myself. You can't have all of me. You can't have all of me.
What a tune. So good. Such a great morning song. And also a message to those who just take and take and take. What's going on, guys? How the fuck are you? I see Moon's been up all night over there clucking like a fucking real crackhead. Holy shit. I'm still trying to upload the video. I just began to try to upload the video of the waterfall trip that I took. And I'm not having the easiest time with it, but oh well. I'm not going to stress today. Sorry I missed you guys yesterday. What I'm trying to do is get all my work and all my ducks in a row so I can enjoy the 4th of July without having to worry about work, that old pesky monster called work. I know it's a strange language here on YouTube, work, Anyways, what's up, Haley Ryan? Good to see you. None of your business made a live stream. Good to see you, my friend. Deanna D's back with us. Good to see you. Platform Boots. What's happening? Lunatic Farmer. Good to see you. Come smashing through the wall. What's up, bitches? Oh, same old shit. Same old cluckers doing the same old clucking shit, dude. I see Seth Rogers had a live stream with BHB last night. Man, my heart goes out to that guy. I think a lot has been lost in all this drama bullshit, man. Still a young man missing, and my heart's still with the father. Absolutely don't trust the mother and the stepfather whatsoever. They seem like the nefarious characters, but what do I know? You know what I mean? I'm a guy who paints portraits over here. What the hell do I know about dishonest, terrible parents, you know. So let's start with what should we start with? We'll start with Marlo Anderson, something mellow. See what national day it is today. Haven't even looked in a couple days. Oh man, let me turn those birds down. What's up, Island Girl? Thanks for being here. Sorry for blasting bird noises at you. I didn't mean to have it up that loud. All right, let's see here. What have we got? What's Marlo got for us this morning? So yeah, I missed most of the drum. I saw QB was live after Seth Rogers ended his live stream, and that fat pig is sitting over there like just letting her chat run wild, letting her chat. I mean, just straight up allegations. I think he knows where his son is. Man, these people are so broken. Just when you think that Rebecca Turner has squeezed a missing child case for every penny that she could, she finds another way. She finds another way to still make money and tragedy pimp no matter what. It's so despicable, man. It's right in your face, dude. Other than that, I watched Jay's stream on the patio. That was super chill. And then after that, Tiffany Marie went live with the full moon at the beach. I mean, look at all the cool stuff that's happening around here. Meanwhile, the vampires are just growling for nickels, dude. It's crazy. What's up, Queen Moomin? Prayers for Seth that his son comes home to him. Yes, I'm always optimistic. Today could be the day. It could happen while we're alive, dude. For all we know, we got to keep, some kind of hope alive here. I don't care what anyone says. I also see the QB tried to cover a case of a missing child, a new case of a missing child. Sad to say that her body was discovered. So I mean, at least it won't be like 14, 15 months of QB fucking, making up conspiracy theories and making friends with the parents for cash. You know, these people, man. I tell you what. Let's see, what's Marlo got for us? Give me 1 second, pull him up here. We'll have a look. We'll have a quick look in and see how despicable QB was last night. Pretty bad. Just whenever you think that you can't go any lower, this ham hock pulls out a shovel and just starts digging. It's like, dude, what are you doing with your life? But if you're looking for a tweaked out crackhead to watch, Moon is live. It seems like she's been up all night. That's what these trash asses do. Oh, look at this. It's National Dart Day. Interesting. We missed National Sunglass Day yesterday. Bummer. Total bummer. All right, let's see here. Let me swap this bitch out. What's up, troopers? Good to see you, my friend. How the hell are you? It is National Darts Day. You're chucking darts around this bitch. Let's see. Hold on. This bitch over there. We go. There's Marlo. Look at him. Looking like a Star Trek extra.
If you are aiming for the bullseye on the pub dartboard, math says you're playing the game completely wrong. June 29th is National Darts Day. Hitting the exact center of the board is celebrated as the ultimate throw. However, professional players almost completely ignore the bullseye. Throwing for the tiny triple 20 slice is mathematically superior, yielding a whopping 60 points per dart compared to the bullseye's measly 50. When a player lands all three darts in that exact spot, they hit a maximum score of 180, which stands as the ultimate achievement in the sport. It is a brilliant combination of pure geometry and pinpoint precision, making it the absolute perfect celebration for the 180th day of the year. I'm Marlo Anderson with National Day Calendar, reminding you to celebrate every day.
Thanks, Marlo. Marlo's the man. I mean, no one can deny that. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Lunatic says, when I see Seth, I can see his pain. It hurts. Yeah, you can tell he lost a bunch of weight. And he's getting better at this public speaking thing. I mean, I know personally that, most people aren't really designed or built for, speaking in public, especially when it's something so personal and all the stuff that he's had to, discuss with people. You can tell he's getting better at that, which is good. Um, he lost his friend Tony, passed away. So this whole thing is just a fucking nightmare, dude. Um, there used to be a time whenever this area of YouTube would actually look out for parents of missing children, and not make them their friends and make money off of them. But those days are gone. So um, I'm still very interested in see what can be organized in the way of some type of early warning system for these parents that are going through the worst experiences of their entire life, just to give them some type of heads up, so people like grannies watching, and people like Rebecca Turner, and these big fat Ricky, all these undesirable trash asses. There's got to be a way to let these families know, hey, this is what you're in for. You don't really want to deal with these people, because they don't care if your family is alive or dead. They just want to make as much money as possible. In fact, in many of these cases, it's more valuable to these fucking vampires if a missing child isn't found, because the longer it goes, well, you guessed it, more money. I mean, it's absolutely disgusting, man. Every day is bacon day. Hell yeah, every day is bacon day. I had a giant breakfast today. Seth just had surgery too. He did. Maybe that explains the weight loss a little bit too. I know, just going through it causes people to lose their appetite. I hope he's doing okay, man. I didn't watch the entire thing, and I'm not going to make this about BHB like QB did, because she's just a commentator too. It's really about the father of a missing child, and how it's despicable that he doesn't get more support here. He's become a pawn in a money-making game, and it's one of the worst things you ever see in your life. Thanks, Real Samantha J. I was just watching you just before I started. I was like, oh no. I hate to go live over my pals, but I did play, just ironically, I played a Real Big Fish song to start the live stream today, which is funny, because I was just watching you, and you were just at Huntington Beach, and that's where the band's from. What a world. What a small world. Thank you so much for the gifted membership. And Lunatic Farmer got that shit. All right. That's so awesome. Great catch. I did notice that gifted memberships are more recently going to the people that are actively chatting in a live stream, instead of just, who knows where. Exploding lawn darts. Do you guys remember lawn darts? I mean, what a fucking design that was, man. Just chuck this giant spike into the air and hope for the best. I was interested in it. I was looking at the nature preserve and hearing the stories about the oil derricks. This is what I'm doing. I'm trying to balance my YouTube viewing, to at least some interest, learn something. Maybe if I could see something I've never seen before. Like I said yesterday, I watched J for Justice on the patio, just talking some shit, having some laughs. And then after that, Tiffany Marie went live at somewhere in the New England area. She said for sure. She drove by. Fuck, it just slipped my mind. Oh, our future president. What's her name? She drove by Taylor Swift's house. That was pretty cool. And then showed the moon and the beach. God, I miss the beach so much. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. And then of course I had a look and saw what crackhead Rebecca Turner was doing over there, growling over Seth Rogers as she's trying to review his live stream about how terrible he is, as her chat just spouts, hey, I think he knows where his kid is. Like, these people need to go to fucking jail, dude. These people need to be in a cage with a bologna sandwich and a small warm carton of 2% milk, dude. That's the kind of quality of people they are. But they know it. You could tell by the manic tempo of everything. QB knows their friggin' days are numbered. And I know everybody's like, oh, you said you were gonna expose her and all that. Yeah. She's on our schedule, just so you know. There's no rush. There's a lot to organize. I mean, we're talking about 31 years of just violence and brutality in Galesburg, Illinois. It's not something you can just it's multiple pages and pages and pages and police reports and body cams. It's a lot. So be patient. But rest assured that this is going to be a miserable summer for Rebecca Turner, dude. Because there's a lot that hasn't been brought out about her. for reasons such as, oh, you can't talk about this, you can't talk about that. Try to play by the rules and of respectability, but she doesn't play by those rules. So the gloves are coming off, my friends. It's gonna be a wild summer. What's up, Pookie? Good to see you. What's happening? Here, let me get some actual background music going here instead of this. So hopefully everybody knows where their dogs are. Hopefully everyone's children still love them after this weekend. Let's see, there we go. Please let me know if that music's too loud, as I don't wear headphones and I can't tell. Okay, my video's uploading. It's getting there slowly but surely. Looks like it's about 22%. So what if this does finally upload? I'm excited to show you my trip to the Frank Lloyd Wright House, as well as the waterfall up there in Ohio Pile, Pennsylvania. Shout out to YouTube bad actors, by the way. They always call out Gray Hughes, which is pretty funny. But they, I guess, in their research in going through old Gray Hughes videos or live streams, they found me calling in 2022. It's before I knew any of you guys, and boy, was I buzzed up. But I called in about the Idaho 4. I was talking about initially, I don't know if you guys remember, but initially, because the K-bar sheath was found, there was a lot of talk about how it could have been like a military person that did it, a service member. And I hated that shit, man, because you could buy that K-bar on eBay. Although it is almost every Marine I know has a K-bar. Typically, it's a traditional gift when you're promoted to an NCO or a corporal, as it were. And so I've got one on my bookshelf right here next to me, dude. Every time I look at it, now I can't think about the Marines anymore. I think about the Idaho 4. It sucks, man. But at that time, back in 2022, I was personally offended that people kept saying, yeah, I don't know if you remember, because they were like, well, there's a reserve station right down the road. Just like, I mean, why not just make suspects of an entire military base? Because, it wasn't a Marine base either. So what's the K-bar have to do with anything? I can't speak to whether or not other branches of the military, if it's a tradition to have a K-bar, but I know for Marines, it certainly is. So that was fun. I'm going to try to clip it and make a video of it. It's pretty funny. I just tried to pet Sandy and she moved away. Who's Sandy? Is it a cat or dog? Sounds like a dog. No, Sandy, it could go either way, I guess. My dogs are asleep on my feet, as always. Can't take a step without them. That's funny. What's up, Lost Lily? Good to see you, my friend. So just give me a second here. Where should we start? I don't want to start with Crackhead Turner. Here's a fun fact. I haven't watched Granny's Watching in over a year because she's a trash ass. She's a tragedy pimp. I mean, she's just a walking calamity, dude. One lawsuit after another. Her life, dwelling in her parents' basement must really suck, dude. But she's got a bunch of people bamboozled as though she's like a regular person. She's not. She's a demon. She's a basement demon that tragedy pimps missing and deceased children for a living. So people have been emailing me. Did you see what she said? No, I didn't. Not only did I not, but I never do. Unless it applies to me specifically. I think covering her or talking about any of the idiotic shit that she spouts from her, misspoken mouth, it's just like, it has nothing to do with me. I feel like I'm just, perpetuating it into the universe. Some people are just better left ignored. Like tweaker ass Moon over there has been up all night talking about suing people. Dude, go to rehab or go to sleep or fucking go to hell, whatever. Goofy motherfucker. These people are so goofy. So goofy. So what did I miss? What happened overnight? Like I said, I was watching the moon, dude. There's so much going on with the oh, you know what? I wanted to show you this, man. Totally off topic of what I typically talk about here, but this is a news story quickly I want to share with you. This is about a soldier wounded in Kuwait, and he's discussing how after the bombing happened at the base of U.S. service members, how the government's official story grossly downplayed not only the event, but also the injuries. See, now this is a real problem. And this is something it's sort of unique to this administration because they don't care, they don't care about service members. It's all about those billions, baby. If we have this happening on a larger scale, we're gonna have a big fucking problem. So yeah, I'm so happy that this news organization, I guess it was CBS News, did this story. I obviously anything that comes to service members, I take personally, as I am one. So I'd love to show you this. I know it's off topic, and we'll get into that too, a little bit of drama too. Don't you worry, but I think this is important to be aware of. Oh, and it looks like it's Gail. Oh, perfect. Give me 1 second. Let me share this shit up. We have to be attentive to this type of shit, and that's just the fact, Jack. Oh, there's Gail.
Now an update on his CBS News investigation on the Iran war. For nearly 4 months, we've been looking into allegations that the Pentagon failed to make plans to protect American soldiers at a command post in Kuwait. 6 were killed and more than 20 injured in March. It was the deadliest attack of the war on the U.S. forces. So we're now getting a clearer picture of what some of the wounded soldiers say were gaps in their care. Jonah Kaplan joins us now with the story. Jonah, good morning. You've been doing some great reporting on this. Good to see you.
Gail, good to be with you. Those 6 fallen heroes and those 20 or so wounded, they're all from the Iowa-based 103rd Sustainment Command. And among the survivors was Chief Warrant Officer Rodney Bierman. His wife is speaking out for the first time now, telling us she thinks the Pentagon misled her about the true nature of her husband's injuries.
57-year-old Chief Warrant Officer Rodney Bierman has deployed overseas 5 times. His wife Amy told us she understands what to expect.
I knew that if anything ever happened, I would receive either an official phone call or an
Please hit the thumbs up, guys, and thanks for being here. I appreciate you.
official visit.
That call came on March 2nd, one day after an Iranian drone struck this tactical command post in Kuwait.
They told me that my husband's injuries were classified as not seriously injured. He was treated and released back to duty.
Not seriously injured. Those are 3 great words for you.
That was the hope that I was hanging on to.
But Rodney was among the more than 20 wounded in the attack that killed 6 U.S. soldiers.
He took a lot of shrapnel from his head down to his legs.
Military medical records reviewed by CBS News show Bierman...
I know. A lot of people would rather talk about the iron level of Brittany J's child, but we're not doing that here. Sorry, guys. This is far more important.
Also suffered a concussion, hearing and vision loss, and blast lung, a condition caused by shrapnel damaging his lung tissue.
Some of those injuries he's going to have for the rest of his life.
The Biermans are among several survivors and their families who told CBS News they weren't being treated by the military as combat casualties, hindering their access to care. It's a claim the Army strongly denies.
Your wife was also told that you had a minor injury?
Yeah. Your husband was injured. He has a minor.
It's vital that journalists cover cases or stories like this, because if there's even an inkling of truth to what these service members are saying, we've got a giant fucking problem, dude. It's just a giant problem. I mean, most of my own country doesn't even realize that we're still at war with Iran. I mean, they say there's a ceasefire, but it's not a ceasefire if we're still bombing each other. It doesn't make any sense. So bear with me. I know this isn't exactly what you're used to from my channel, but I think this specific story is very important.
Minor eye injury is going to be returned to duty.
Sergeant First Class Corey Hicks was ripped apart by shrapnel from the blast and underwent multiple emergency surgeries at a Kuwaiti hospital. He's now in rehab at Walter Reed Medical Center in Maryland.
4 months in, I still haven't even seen neurology for my brain. So I've been raising flags with doctors and asking, hey, I still have headaches.
Concerns over gaps in care are the latest in a string of failures uncovered by our CBS News investigation. Soldiers say the Army disregarded warnings about thin defenses and ignored requests for medical supplies. Now they question the claim that the injured are back on post.
90% of those with injuries in this conflict have returned to
the Secretary of War. This guy is one of the biggest pieces of shit ever in our government. It's amazing that he's not qualified. I guess that it's just that simple. Other than being an absolute piece of shit, he's not qualified.
duty.
Do you think the Army, the Pentagon, have tried to downplay this incident?
Absolutely, I think they have.
An Army spokesperson told CBS News the care and well-being of our soldiers is of the highest priority, and any assertion that the Army seeks to downplay a soldier's injuries is simply not true. Last month, Amy Bierman reached out to her senator, who passed along her questions to the Army. In a response, a top general defended the not seriously injured determination.
Do you accept that assessment?
No, that assessment is unacceptable.
The Army tells us that designation, not seriously injured, isn't what it may sound like. By the Army's definition, a soldier who is seriously injured is someone who is at risk of dying in the next 72 hours.
That's crazy. I mean, what about, let's talk about semantics for a second. Are you kidding me? If you take a whole body full of shrapnel, you're not seriously injured? Listen, man, this is a problem. This is a really big problem. Of course, a government who starts a war for no good damn reason doesn't want to report on the injuries properly. That's exactly what we're seeing here. This is what we see with rogue countries. This is what we would see with North Korea or China. This is a Russian type thing. This is unacceptable.
As for Chief Bierman, he applied for a spot and got into a rehab unit at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. His wife, Amy, tells us, Matt, there is no timetable for when he can be home.
I think clearly, Jonah, there's some quibbles about the definition of seriously versus lightly injured. But what we can tell from your reporting is that these people will be carrying these wounds for the rest of their lives. And it raises the question of how many other soldiers are there like Bierman?
Well, and there's a disconnect, right? And when you are relying on that official information, every word counts. And when you hear those words, not seriously injured, Amy told us she then spread that news happily with everyone. And then when she heard from her husband, it just changed everything.
Psychological effects as well. Jonah, thank you so much for your reporting over multiple months on this story.
Oops, I didn't mean to click on that. Let me just stop sharing that shit. Sorry about that. So there you have it. I'm going to be keeping close tabs on that. I understand the New York Times is working on a full expose on that. So I very much look forward to that. There's always more to a story. Shoot. Let's see a couple new people came in the chat. What's up, Be More Kind? I despise the way the country treats the bravest of us. Well, the thing is, as we know how we treated our Vietnam veterans when they came home, just despicable. I mean, it's just a scar on society, the way we treated people. And we did a better job. There was better better caretaking of the service members who even in the first Iraq War, things seem to be getting better. But with this garbage president and this garbage government that we have right now, they're literally trying to hide and belittle the work and the injuries of our service members. And listen, I know we're all distracted and stuff, but these things are vital to having a respectable country. If we start lying about, listen, it's not going to work out for the government. I'll just say that. None of your business says, my dad was a Marine in Nam. The government doesn't give a single fuck about the soldiers. They really would prefer that they didn't survive. Well, I like to try to be more optimistic than that. But the funny thing is, in all of this talk about AI and these machines and these robots and this artificial intelligence taking over every aspect of our lives, we're still going to have soldiers with their boots on the ground. So what's up, Lacey? Good morning to you. Band-Aid says exactly. Should we bring up Agent Orange? That's not even the half of it. The shit that went on in Vietnam, you could just have a channel that just specifically talks about how fucked up that shit was. Children still being born, suffering the effects of Agent Orange. Yes, they are. That's right, lunatic. Be More Kind says, and if I want to fly an upside down flag, I'm accused of being anti-military. Well, that's not anti-military at all. Actually, that's probably one of the most righteous ways to protest your government. All an upside down flag means is it's a sign of, it's a symbol of distress. And boy, if our country's not in distress right now, maybe it's never been. No, it certainly is, man. It certainly is. I saw that our jackass president tried to have a 250th anniversary of the country this weekend. Nobody showed up. It rained out. It was garbage, just like he is, just like the administration is. Deanna D said, my dad is a Vietnam vet as well. He succumbed to cancer due to Agent Orange. It wasn't just Agent Orange. There's all kinds of chemicals being spewed around that place. Like, truly, it's just terrifying. Give me 1 second here. Let me get the thing. Let's see here. So what else is going on? What are you guys up to? Let's see. Oh, I'm about 40% uploaded, so hopefully we'll get to look at the waterfall. Shit. What a nightmare. The other way I tried to upload it just didn't work. Ooh, this is a cool story. Speaking of AI, check this out. I'm a big sucker for ancient history, always have been. Looks like some ancient, speaking of AI, looks like some ancient scrolls have been interpreted, I suppose is the best way to put it, from an AI generator. Check it out. I love this story. Ever since I was a kid. Ever since I was a kid, I love stories of ancient scrolls. You know, Indiana Jones shit. Let's see. Honey, I'm 46 years old. It's hard to be optimistic. Shit makes you numb. Sorry. No, I understand. I mean, I guess in a lot of ways, like I said, I try to be optimistic. I didn't say I'm optimistic. I mean, it's the only way to find any peace in this world is to try to be optimistic. I mean, I'm not saying it's even attainable, but might as well try. It says, yep, we were approached with disdain at the No Kings because of the upside down flag. That's strange. Well, I mean, the No Kings protesters had a problem with it, or the counter protesters. It's so funny. They were like, it's like we would have a problem with a protest called No Kings. I mean, that's the whole point of this country. We're not going to have kings. But if you look closely at what we got going on, I tell you. Yes, and I'm sorry for your loss, Deanna D. That's terrible. All right, let's see. Check out these ancient scrolls. Like I said, it's going to be a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We'll pop in and see what old crackhead Turner was over there verbally abusing the father of a missing child last night. That's always interesting. I just want to buffer it with some other stuff, something more important, I guess. Check this out.
These ancient scrolls have been called the most inaccessible manuscripts in the world. They were found in the 18th century among the ruins of a villa owned by the father-in-law of Julius Caesar in Herculaneum, an ancient Roman town buried by the Vesuvius eruption in 79 AD that also destroyed nearby Pompeii. And
the rednecks and trucks. Well, goot. I say fuck them. It's so funny. There's like there's a big old contingent of YouTubers around here that are like, I'm a redneck. These people have fucking these people have the wrong kind of tattoos. These people got Confederate flags on their front porch, man. We're not the same. You know, in no other country in the world is the loser of a war able to fly their flag in the country that they lost against. I mean, that's what the Confederate flag is. They lost. They should be flying the American flag. It should be a law. The heritage, not hate, they say. Yeah, sure. My balls.
Tombed in volcanic ash for hundreds of years, these papyrus scrolls were intact, but most of them were so badly carbonized any attempt to unwrap them could turn them into ash. The ancient text inside locked away for almost 2,000 years. Until now.
This is a complete unwrap of the entire scroll.
On Thursday, American and Italian researchers say they managed to virtually unwrap several scrolls and unveil new texts, titles, and authors unknown to history, ushering a new era for the study of the ancient world. In them, experts found philosophical thoughts like, We will inquire into something, but we will not grasp it if in some way we depart from ourselves and from our own nature. In another one, the author appears to praise practical wisdom.
This is so cool. I mean, I don't know if you guys are into some Indiana Jones shit the way I am, but I love it. It's so cool. Let me get, there we go. Now we can see the chat. And who knows? Here's the thing. Like, who knows? AI says it says this, so we're just like, okay. But I'll take it. I'll take it. I mean, it's interesting, even if it's not true. But how cool. I mean, what a great use of AI instead of, destroying human beings. We have to take the silver linings, guys. It's not all about making funny AI videos and world domination. There are some benefits to come from it. I think the benefits, I think the downside outweighs the benefits, but we still have to celebrate the benefits.
Long time since the classical period, and we feel a distance from that culture, and then you read the words and then the distance shrinks immediately. It's like I could be having a conversation with you at a cafe in Paris about that today,
The University of Kentucky developed the virtual unwrapping technique years ago, but the ink in the Herculaneum scrolls was still invisible to the human eye. So in 2023, they launched the $1 million Vesuvius Challenge. They made the scrolls images
Vesuvius Challenge. That sounds crazy.
Public and challenged people around the world to find a way to read them. Within months, 3 students, including an American, used AI to read the first letters in ancient Greek from the papyrus and shared the prize. Since then, researchers say they managed to read 10% of the scrolls.
Vesuvius is a mountain in Italy, by the way.
And it's only a matter of time until they unwrap them all.
Is a completely new world for us, for our research.
On Thursday, the University of Kentucky announced a new $1 million prize for the first person who manages to read any of the papyrus in full by June of next year.
I can't think of a better way to lose 6 months of your life than doing this.
With hundreds more.
Pretty smart. That's a smart thing to do. I wonder if that's or I wonder if that's $1 million cash, or if that's like some type of like scholarships or whatever. Still pretty cool. Get a bunch of AI nerds together and be like, hey, you want $1 million? Figure this out.
To analyze, they will not only unwrap the scrolls, but also the secrets within, giving us a glimpse into an ancient past where philosophers questioned the world the same way we do today. This is truly history in the making. Claudio Lavanga, NBC News, Rome.
Rome. So cool. Those wily Italians are always up to something, I tell you. Yes, we have made some hilarious AI videos. I haven't made one in a while. I use it. What I've been trying to do, and I mentioned this before, is like any AI images that I create, what I do is I take my sketchbook and a couple marker pens, and I'll just roughly sketch out the where I want each graphic to be, and then I put that in the AI and I create the image off of my storyboard or outline, as it were, and it works out a lot better. I know it's still AI, but at least there's a human hand that takes part in the process, which I think is pretty important. You know what, guys? I have a UPS truck coming down the road, and I've got to go down there and sign for something. So I'm going to throw in a song really quick, and I'll be back in 3 minutes. Sorry. It wasn't supposed to be here until noon, and it's already here. So I might as well stick with the real big fish. Let's see. Might as well, right? Yeah, let's see. This one is called, well, this is funny. They've got a cover of Hungry Like a Wolf. We'll listen to that. I'll be back in 3 minutes. Or like Chuck Wool Reset. I'll be back in 2 and 2.
Now, if you will, gentlemen, let's put the song into perspective just so you guys can understand where I'm coming from when I sing this. It's that the woman is the hunted, the animal. And when I catch her, being the predator, the hunter, I'm going to kill her. Maybe not kill her, but, you know what I mean. You silly guys. A little bit of hot nookie, a little bit of pinch and squeal, whatever, however it goes. We're animals, right? We're out of control. We're fierce animals. Crazy. That's what I'm saying. Let's do this song. Dark in the city and the night is a wire. Steam in the subway and the earth is a fire. Oh yeah. Woman, you want me, so give me a sign. After I eat 'em just a moment behind. Oh yeah. Now we touch with the ground. I'm on a hunt, I'm after you. Smell like a sound, I'm lost and found. And I'm hungry like the whole. Got a little line, it's distorted and rhyme. While I wind, I'm after you. My mouth is alive with juices like wine. And I'm hungry like the whole. Dark in the forest and it's too close to hide. I'll be upon you on the moon. Like light, oh yeah. High blood drumming on your skin, it's so tight. Feel my heat in just a moment. Behind! Oh yeah! All right now, we touch with the ground. I'm on a hunt, I'm after you. Smell like a sound, I'm lost in a crowd. And I'm hungry like the wolf. The sound of the lion is distorted and rhyme. Well, when I wind, I'm after you. My mouth is alive and running inside. And I'm hungry like the wolf.
Hungry like the wolf.
Like the wolf. Do it, do it. You touch the ground, I'm on a hunt, I'm after you. I smell like a sound, I'm lost and I'm found. And I'm hungry like the wolf. The sound of the line is distorted and rhyme. And I wind, I'm after you. My mouth is alive with juices like wine. And I'm hungry like the wolf. Down, I touch the ground, I'm on a hunt, I'm after you. I smell like a sound, I'm lost in the crowd. And I'm hungry like the wolf. The sound of the line is distorted and rhyme. And I wind, I'm after you. My mouth is alive and running inside. And I'm hungry like the wolf. I'm hungry like the wolf. Oh yeah, I'm hungry, hungry like the wolf. Oh, I'm hungry, baby. Was that too much? I never.
Was that too much? That's a fun song. I never heard that version of it. It was just happened to be up there. I like the intro I played though. The "You Can't Have All of Me." If you haven't heard it, go back and listen to it later. My son told me about this thing where the Jewish people have said they found Jesus' body in a secret tomb in a pyramid. Forgive him if I don't take them at their word for it. Yeah, I don't know. You'd think it would be the big news, right? Reminds me of Pulp Fiction where they're dancing at the diner. Yes, it does a little bit. All right, and my waterfall video is at 52%. We might actually get to see this shit today. So I want to talk about something more interesting right now. I'm almost positive now that this whole James Franco thing is some type of publicity stunt. If you don't know what I'm talking about, stand by. I'll show you. Looks like Popcorn Planet did a little thing on it a couple days ago, but it's not what I'm looking for. So if you bear with me, we'll look together. So there are a couple new videos. One of the newest videos is him DJ, some type of DJ set. So now it's gone from I saw an alien to he's going to show all of us this big earth-shattering whatever he found. He's going to show us on the 13th of July, and he seems to think that the government or some organization is after him. I don't know if that's true or not. It's impossible to know for sure, but check it out. Let's see. It looks like, I guess we can look at Popcorn Planet really quick and just see what he says about it. This is about 3 days old. What's Andy Signor? Is that his name? I learned of this guy.
Hogan isn't. It's brought him.
I learned about this guy from the Kylie Rodney. Was it Kylie Rodney? I believe it was Kylie Rodney.
James Franco seems to be losing it. He's joined TikTok to talk about finding an alien, and some people are believing it. Seth Rogen isn't. It's brought him back into the fold to once again explain why he is not offering James Franco a second chance.
And if you guys don't know, you probably do. James Franco was kicked out of Hollywood in 2018. Has been basically just hidden from the world for 8 years. And then all of a sudden, bing bong, he pops up with this. A lot of people are thinking he's trying to uncancel himself. The allegations are pretty simple. Using his notoriety, he started a acting school. A lot of young women took his acting classes, and he slept with a bunch of them. We both know how this goes. He's a creep for using his power, his position of power, and unfortunately, those ladies didn't have people in their world looking out for them properly. So it's a little bit of him being advantageous and taking advantage of his stature as a good-looking, famous actor. And it's also probably a little bit of a, position grab from some of the ladies as well. I mean, it's never just cut and dry. I know it's controversial. Technically, he was never found guilty of anything, although he did make a cash settlement of, I think, a few million with one of them. So that's probably the case in particular that he was going to be found guilty of. But innocent until proven guilty, I suppose. Something would make you quit. I mean, he just basically got 86 from Hollywood. Nobody wanted to hire him. He has since done some smaller projects, but nothing raises to the notoriety that he's enjoyed in the past. But this whole stunt, dude, it's weird as hell. I'll share Popcorn Planet's link here.
The most embarrassing, cringiest thing I've seen in a very long time. I could have come up with
I think maybe the best way to do it would be to just show you the James Franco. What is it? James Franco 2319. Here, let's just look at the actual TikTok, and then we'll talk about what you think. I don't want to use too much Popcorn Planets. Plus, I don't want him to stink on my opinion about this. So give me 1 second. James Franco, at James Franco. James Franco's recently saying that his TikTok was hacked, which is interesting. And then I got it back. I don't know if he's a crazy person or if this is some kind of publicity stunt. I mean, it's been going on for 2 weeks. I still can't figure it out. A lot of people, when you see the DJ set that he did, let's see. What is it? 2319. So he says on 7/13 at 2319 that he's going to reveal what's really going on, man. So let's see. I'm here for it. You bet your ass I'll be there. Let's see. He's got 28.5 thousand subscribers to a brand new account. So obviously, if it is a publicity stunt, the shit's working. So what we'll do is we'll just start at the first one, and then we'll make our way through. For those of you didn't see this, they're only a couple seconds each. Yeah, this is so strange, dude. I'm still waiting on answer to Menu Gate. Let's see. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm jumping all around this morning. I just want to do like a variety show. Don't worry. We'll get to see what those pig vultures have done overnight. Don't you worry. You think it's a publicity stunt? Many people do. You can see this. Well, you can't. But this is one of the this is the newest video. It's him doing a DJ set. It's so weird. But it could be. Look, if it's a publicity stunt, it's sort of like shame on him because there are people that deal with schizophrenia and real world tangible issues that they have to navigate every day. So if he's just acting like someone, like, this is not a movie, and he said several times, this is not fake. I promise you. I know you think it's publicity. He keeps exclaiming that it's real, and he really did see an alien in his fucking garage. So I don't know, dude. We still haven't seen the alien. I'll tell you that much.
Hey guys, this is James Franco. Me, really, James Franco. I'm here at my house. I'm not promoting anything, okay? I'm making this account because all right, some serious shit's going on, okay? And look here, this is real, okay? I'm real. It's me, not AI, not anything, okay?
Dude, yes, I did know that. Lunatic says, did y'all know here's Paris Hilton still DJs? I love that. I have her complete kitchen set, all pink, white glitter, candle handles, heart handles. They fit perfectly in my pink kitchen. You know what? I'm a little bit shocked that you're a fan of Paris Hilton, Lunatic. I got to be honest with you. I love it though. I used to think she was just some floozy, man, but I watched a couple different biographies, or I guess documentaries about her, interviews. She's pretty fucking rad, dude. Like, the fact of the matter is, I mean, because she's, you know, a descendant of a billionaire family, you know, we're supposed to hate her, but she's not a bad person at all. What's up, Sigma? Good morning. So I know some of you have seen this already, but I'm going to go over it. This is James Franco. I don't know what's going on. He claims to have an alien in his garage, and now the government's after him. His TikTok's hacked. He keeps writing stuff on his shirts.
Hey, could AI James do this? No, could not write this. This is me, okay? Okay? For those who know, all right? Some serious stuff going on. That's why I'm contacting you. That's why I'm doing this, okay?
I'm sorry if you're waiting for me to talk about Brittany J's Clubfoot baby. That's not happening here today. Not going to happen tomorrow either. That shit's weird. Bunch of baby stalkers.
I know I'm maybe seem crazy. Like, why am you know, what's going on? What's the gimmick? No, this is real. Real. Okay, I can't say too much right now. I just need you to follow me. Then I'll know who's down. And I'm going to show you some crazy stuff, okay? Just follow me. I'm gonna show you.
So it's like, subscribe to my channel and I'll show you. So I do fully understand why people think this is some kind of gimmick, but who knows, dude? It gets weirder. You'll see.
Hey guys, this is James Franco.
Okay,
Me,
James
really, James Franco. I'm
when he starts adding music. Right. No, I'm not trying to talk into my microphone. Damn it. I'm just trying to go to James Franco. There we go. Got the order all effed up. Give me a sec here. All right. So which one do we get to? This one.
Your message.
What is happening?
That's it. I'm not making it up though.
I can't tell you how much I fucking hate the way YouTube has this set up on a laptop. Like, it always, if you're trying to watch shorts this way, dude, it's always just screwed up.
I'm not making this up. I don't know where else to go. I don't know, you know.
Nice house. Super nice house. Guess this is an air purifier.
It's gotta be exposed. It's gotta be exposed, right? Bring it into the light, right? I don't know why it's on me. It's happening to me.
That's correct. He was off social media for a very long time. Echo McCloud, good to see you. Yeah, he was off social media essentially for 8 solid years after, inappropriate sexual allegations against him. This is from his TikTok. Now, he now claims that his TikTok was hacked, and I don't know what to believe. It's wild, though. He may be in distress. He may just be acting. He is an actor, remember?
And then, you know, if I disappear, you know what happened, okay? Maybe I'll just say that. If anything happens to me right now, you know what happened. They got to me.
See what I mean? They got to me. Could you imagine if I went live and I was like, if anything happens to me, I mean, this is, I hope he's acting, because if not, this is terrifying.
I can't. Why it's gotta be me? Why?
It does seem like he's acting. Why's it gotta be me?
People think it's a gimmick. They're gonna think it's a gimmick. They're gonna think like I'm promoting something. I don't have any movie. There's no movie. It's not a movie. This is real. This is me, my house, my zebra rug, my stuff. This is me. I'm not promoting anything. This is me coming to you. I want to tell you. This is serious.
Tell us, James.
Serious.
It's serious.
I'm not making it up, though.
I mean, okay. You say you're not making it up. I guess we'll have to take your word for it. I don't know if I'm going the right way or not.
Hey, guys. This is James Franco.
No,
me.
You're going the wrong way. Oh.
Somebody's knocking at the door. Yeah, I'm here.
So his friends come over and do this like fake intervention. Must have got lost, is in the house. Oi, oi, oi. Sigma says he looks like he's struggling with a deeply veneered existential crisis. That's what I thought at first, and I actually questioned myself for even talking about this because no one wants to exploit someone's breakdown. But you'll see how the last video he's surrounded by, he's DJing in a room full of people. So I'm not sure what kind of crisis involves that, but you'll see what I mean.
Oh, hey.
What's up,
it's okay.
Why are you filming?
Well, I'm doing some stuff right now. What's up?
You good? Can we come in? Oh, shit.
Okay, guys.
See what I mean? I hate this shit so much, dude.
Somebody's knocking at the door.
And I can't go down.
I'm here.
Oh, you guys, are you working with Spielberg? Is this a movie bit or are you okay?
I'm not making it up, okay?
Listen, bro. Let's sit. Just 2 seconds. Let's just sit. 2 seconds.
What is this, like an intervention? What do you guys are...
Not an intervention.
Dude,
people are talking, dude. Like,
well, good. I want them to talk.
Not in a good way. They're saying you're not stable.
I know. I read the comments. You're not supposed to read the comments. I read the comments.
But you're new to socials, bro.
Me too. Echo McLeod. I can't deny he's one of my favorites during the Freaks and Geeks era. I agree, man. He's one of my favorites. Like, what can you do? Turns out he was a creep. But this whole thing, like, there's some people like, look at this motherfucker completely uncanceling himself, because even though this does bring up the allegations against him again 8 years later, most people are talking about, is there an alien and is this guy okay? Like, I don't know if he's clever or if he's lost his mind.
You don't get it. Like, it's not
I'm new.
good.
I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just trying to get the news.
Let's put the phone down.
I don't care about any of that stuff. I'm just trying to. I'm trying to get it out.
Okay. We're gonna sit down. We're gonna talk this through, man.
Why are you talking to me like
Look, there's a way to get this through that isn't like, it doesn't.
Look, man, if my buddy's live and he's saying that there's an alien in his house, I'm just going over there to see the fucking alien, dude. I'm not gonna be part of a scripted thing. Hey, James, show me the beast. That's what I would say. Let's go to the garage, dude. Let's just figure this out.
Damage.
I've never had an intervention. This is an intervention. This is hilarious.
This isn't an intervention.
This is hilarious.
This is not friends getting together and just wellness check. It's a wellness check.
Wellness check. This is my first wellness. I've been through a lot of stuff. This is my first wellness check.
This is a bit, right? You're doing a bit, right?
I'm not, dude.
Okay, that's worrisome.
Okay, you guys want to talk?
Yeah.
Come on, okay. You want to talk?
Dude,
okay, let's talk. We'll have a serious talk.
Let's have a serious talk.
Okay, I want to hear this serious talk. These two guys are going to give me a serious talk.
I just want. Are you
That guy looks like he still uses moose. I didn't even think that was a thing.
Okay, we're going to do a serious talk.
All right. So going this way, I think.
Somebody's not. Okay. I think a lot of people put news on here now, and that's what this is.
This isn't news, man. You're doing a bit.
I'm not doing a bit. Okay? Maybe you guys
You know, use it for one thing. I'm using it for something. Just like a character, like when you play Tommy, you're just like stuck in this character now. This alien guy, you're the alien. I'm not a character. I'm James. You're James. This is James.
Oh, very true. Lunatic Farmer says the line between artist and insane is a very thin and blurry. Yes, I know. All of my favorite artists were directly out of their fucking mind, dude. All the best musicians are out of their mind too. I mean, it's just what it is.
In my house. These are my friends. The problem then.
Except for Taylor Swift, she's grounded and potentially a future president. That's crazy, dude. I'm all about Taylor Swift and Bruce Springsteen running for. I don't even care which one's president and vice president. Although Bruce is getting up there in the age, he'd make a great vice president. We've had enough. President Von shits themselves. You know what I mean? Like, geez, we need some youth. We need some youth in this bitch.
The sobriety, solid.
Smoking a little weed again? No, James.
All right, look. Everyone thinks I'm a stoner. Pineapple Express, got it. Okay, I haven't smoked weed since high school. Okay,
I know.
I'm good. I'm good.
Warning a lot of people, man, over these videos. They just don't know where your head's at, man.
Did you guys see the hearings? You see the hearings? The real dudes, the military dudes say.
Again, he's talking about the alien in his garage and the overall alien invasion. So let's see. Sigma says with the societal shift towards bringing everything to SM. I'm not sure what SM is. The collective compass and reality there too has become shifted. Our perceptions of reality are becoming altered. Must work hard to remain real. Sinner is Swiftie, not on my bingo card. I don't like her music, but it's undeniable that a fucking billion people listen to her whenever she talks. I mean, you might as well use that power for good.
Saying I saw a flying object.
Was it on Reddit or some forum?
No, it was the Senate.
I didn't see it.
It was on New York Times. It was CNN. Real. That's what this is.
So why are you the alien guy now? Is that your whole thing?
I didn't choose this. He chose me. It chose me. I didn't choose this.
Has there just not been enough attention?
I mean, who are these guys? Specifically, this guy looks like maybe they're the same age, but who's this guy, dude? Is this a fucking intervention from the pool guy? What is happening here?
Come on, bro.
I don't want attention. I don't want attention. You did. I don't. Not for me. I've tasted that. I've tasted that.
Sit down.
I've tasted the spotlight. I don't want that. It's not for me. I'm sacrificing myself. I'm using myself to get the message out there. This is not for me.
And yet
I don't care about that. I know what it's like at the mountaintop. It's meaningless to me. That's meaningless to me.
James, are you in a psychosis?
Okay, that edit wasn't on the original one. He says, James, are you in a psychosis? Okay, so this is the whole 713 thing. He's going to show us something on 713 at 23:19, which is 11:19 p.m. I'm assuming that's West Coast time since he's in Hollywood. Thanks, James, for just bending over my copyright. I appreciate that, bud. What the fuck? Well, so much for AdSense for this video. Damn it, James. Dude, this is the music he put in the video. It's got nothing to do with me. These edits are new. Okay, so this is one of the weirdest ones. So he went out. This is a video. So after he did all this other stuff, said he saw an alien, hadn't slept for days, and now this random TikTok just popped up of him on a subway where he gets recognized, and look how he reacts. It's just wild shit, man. Obviously still getting a lot of love because everyone recognizes his face. Oh, thanks so much, Musta. That's so kind of you. And Solo Rider got that membership. What up, Solo Rider? You in the bushes. What's up, girl? So he's all happy and smiling, and then he's like, I gotta get out of here.
Everybody knows now.
For you Selena Gomez fans out there, he pops up in a part of New York City that's known as Waverly Place.
Everybody knows. I don't know, man. I don't.
Actually, I'm mistaken. This is not where he pops up in. Another one of the TikToks coming up. He's in Waverly Place. No, this is it. This is it. Isn't it strange how he, like, without this soundtrack, it's not nearly as dramatic. So it seems like it's crafted. I mean, who's going through a manic episode that picks the perfect dramatic song for their TikTok? I mean, that's just, I don't know, man.
I don't know. Nowhere's safe. I think we gotta get out of the city. I gotta get out of the city. I don't know where I'm going. I gotta go. It's time to go.
That's that one. Okay, so this. God, man, the music. We don't really need the music. It basically just says my TikTok has been hacked. You get the idea. I think that's all this video. I don't know who that is. Something bad is happening. Oh, wait, there is some talk here. And he's got a clip that looks like somebody else filming him. It says on the screen, they are spying on me. All right, pretty friggin' weird. All right, on the screen, for those just listening, it says, I can't, it looks like he's looking out a round window. When I first saw this, I thought it was a mirror, but it looks like it's just a round window. He's showing the view, and then he's got it censored, and it says, I can't reveal my location. I mean, there aren't too many windows like that, so probably could find it easily. Now he looks like he's on some type of roof, some kind of fancy building with beautiful tiled roof.
Okay, they hacked my account. I got it back. They want me to stop. People think I'm acting crazy. Okay, I'm acting crazy, whatever. I'm not acting crazy. I saw something. They tried to hack my account, and I got it back. Okay, they posted some video of me in the subway, whatever. Some fan did it. They got the video. It doesn't mean they're following me, but they don't want me to show what I'm going to show. I'm going to show it. I already told you.
I mean, I really hope he shows us something on the 13th of July, dude. I do.
713, 713, 713. It's coming. They're trying to stop me. They're trying to stop me from getting it out. I'm hiding out. I'm not at home. And it's going to come. 713, okay? 2319 on 713. It's coming, okay? They can't stop me.
I'm starting to believe it is an act as well, Queen Moomin. I mean, how could it not be?
Devoted. Just keep watching.
Also, those two fucking meatheads that showed up at his place can't be his support system in this world. You know what I mean? He's definitely got family and friends.
It's all good. It's all good.
All right, so, and then this. So from hiding and thinking people are hacking his account and, fleeing from his own home to this.
Your message. Aliens have come down. They are here. They might be in this room right now.
Oh shit.
2319. Let's go.
He points at the screen at one point in this, but I can't figure out what's on the screen. Maybe you guys can sleuth it up with me. I have no idea. At one point, he turns around and points at the screen. I have no idea what he's pointing at. No, I don't think he's referring to a biblical verse, although, like I said, I have really no idea what's happening. What I believe is 713 is obviously July 13th, and I think he's talking about 29 or 2319 is a time. The time of day is going to do that. But, I mean, that's the most basic interpretation that you can have of it. I don't know anything more than that. Interesting. See, I don't know. I don't know if he's just pumping up the crowd or if he's pointing at the screen here. Looks like he's pointing at the screen, but I have no idea what this is. Looks like some type of plant. That looks like some type of eye. I have no idea. But I mean, if he's having a manic episode, at least he seems like he's enjoying it some of the time. I have no idea, dude. 713, 2319. Let's look and see what the commenters are saying here. That might bring some light to it. From tear to straight rave party. I have to thumb that up. James, I'm not promoting anything. Promotes DJ set. James, but aliens. Yeah, people are onto him. All this just to launch a DJ career. Diabolical. So he's a DJ now? I'm exhausted. At least he's changed his shirt. Yeah, for the first few videos, he had the same shirt on. I don't know. I saw this shirt read pies, LOL. Let's see. I've lost all hope in humanity. As you, homie, homie got replaced by Body Snatcher. New conspiracy unlocked. This new Monsters Inc. trailer has been wild, dude. I literally don't care. I'm here for it. Same here. I gotta thumbs that up. I don't care, but it's entertaining. In a world of war and babies with iron deficiency, I mean, this is a nice relief. Stephen Baldwin said, "We are the aliens," also, just like he's saying here. Pies. I love pies. When come back, bring more pies. I'll give him credit for finding a unique way to promote his latest project. I mean, right? I guess I could too. From one wishful Catholic's mouth to God's ears, trying to be relevant again to me. Yes, it seems that way. I was like kind of freaked out by this until looks like the Supreme Court ruled on Trump's essay verdict. Well, he's already been found. Our president's already been found guilty of rape. So I mean, is this a new allegation or crazy? Is it true that someone was arrested in connection with the notes to TMZ in reference to Nancy Guthrie? It's a D'Amico. What's going on, girl? It says, oh, hell no, LOL. With all that stimulation in that club, he could not be under any mental distress. I mean, he starts out by saying that the aliens might be in this room. James, are you an alien? Shapeshift for us, bud. Echo, what'd that say? I haven't looked at their ruling since the last big dump. No new Epstein files were released. Although this week, I promise you, we're gonna do a medium dive into the Epstein stuff. I hate people say deep dive. It's weird. Nobody here is qualified to do deep dive. There are a bunch of unhealthy people sitting around chain smoking all day long. But we're gonna look into it. He was disputing it. Oh, he was. What was the ruling? Of course, he's found guilty because he raped a woman. That's our president, dude. That's America, baby. It's crazy. Is anyone surprised though? I mean, the first big clip of this guy is talking about grabbing women by the crotch. Did they let the conviction and payments due stand? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what they say here. Let's have a look-see, shall we? Let me get rid of this guy real quick. Let's see if there's anything on the tubes about it. If not, there's probably going to be I could probably find an article about it. Let's see. Supreme Court. I can spell court. I swear. Derp. I'm from Pittsburgh. Let's see. Supreme Court, Trump ruling. "21 hours ago." Oh, I don't want to watch 8. I don't want to watch. Oh, he wins. Oh, those are immigration cases. I don't care about the. Geez, there's all kinds of 9 minutes ago. That's an hour long. We don't get an hour. Let's see. Damn, these are all very long videos. I don't want to spend an hour with this garbage. I hear this one's shorter. Let's see. Well, this is about something else. This is Supreme Court ruled against President Trump's bid to fire Lisa Cook, a member of the Federal Reserve Board of Governors. I don't see anything about SA allegations or the SA. Well, they're not allegations. He's been found guilty of it. I mean, that's just said he's a rapist. Let's see. Here we go. Here's one. Of course, they've rejected E. Jean Carroll's sexual abuse case. Yes, because he raped her. That's a fact. Go put up your 4 more year banner in the yard, knowing that the guy that you want to be the president for 4 more years, also not going to happen. He's a rapist. So good luck with that, guys. What's up, True Seeker? It's good to see you.
Supreme Court has already, in essence, spoken out against the president. Earlier today, they indicated that they will not hear the president's appeal in the E. Jean Carroll sexual abuse case. Remind us what that case was about and what the Supreme Court's decision to not dive into it means.
Right. So there were two lawsuits that were filed by the president against E. Jean Carroll. And this one had to do, by E. Jean Carroll against the president. Mm-hmm. And this one had to do with defamation and sexual assault, a federal court in New York. And a jury there found him liable civilly for both. And it was a $5 million verdict. The other case is still pending and going forward, which is the one that is the larger monetary remedy. And so,
oh shit, my waterfall video is about 62%. I think we're going to have a chance to look at it. Sheesh, I've been trying to upload this for days. Sorry for the construction noise, dude.
The question before the Supreme Court, or what they were trying to get, but the president was trying to get the Supreme Court to weigh in on, were a bunch of issues. But the two main ones were that the court allowed women who were not, who were alleging sexual assault, their testimony, even though they were not the subject of this particular lawsuit. So that's an evidentiary question. And then there was another question about, if you remember, the Access Hollywood tape and the admissibility of that tape that had the president's sort of bragging about his ability to control women in certain ways and grab them, and that, you know, he was claiming was irrelevant and prejudicial. And so these were issues that were, you know, contentious, but the Supreme Court has decided that it's not worth it for it to weigh in these cases. And once again, the Supreme Court gets to choose which cases it hears based on, you know, what it thinks is it's important to weigh in on. So that means this verdict stands, and the president will have to pay this amount of money to E. Jean Carroll.
So in your mind, does this decision effectively settle this question nationwide, or are there still, I guess, statutory arguments that states or even the president or political parties could raise in future litigation?
Yeah, absolutely. It will still continue to be litigated, because the Supreme Court hasn't said, by not agreeing to hear the case, they haven't said there are no issues or we agree with the way that this court came out. All it's saying is that we don't want to hear this case. We just are not prioritizing it. We're a court of limited jurisdiction, and we're only hearing you know, a handful of cases compared to how many you know, people file writs asking for us to weigh in. And so there is no precedential value to it determining that it will not hear this case, and future cases can come out differently. But the one thing that we know is that this case is over.
Oh shit! Sorry, guys. I was trying to read to you. So it says Trump's Great American State Fair faces controversy after the Confederate flag. The Confederate flag shouldn't be flown in the United States. It should be the American flag. The Confederate flag was the army that the United States beat. They lost the war. So I mean, fly the American flag or move to another country if you don't love this one. The South lost. It's just that simple. It says here, marking the United States 250th birthday has faced a slow start amid sparse crowds. So it went 4 days, I think, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Nobody showed up. Oh, a few people showed up. Let's see, faced slow start amid sparse crowds, power outages, and the controversy over the appearance. the Confederate flag. Boo. Crowds, maybe I should have picked a better video. Anyways, the crowds arrived in small numbers, and if you're just listening, it's a big, beautiful field with governmental buildings all around, and nobody's there at all. This looks like the day after a music festival, except it's clean. According to multiple outlets, with the Washington Post reporting the opening day crowds were relatively sparse compared to the past National Mall events. God, their music is intense, huh? Jeez, there's no need for that. Let's see, it says, disruptions to the 110-foot tall Ferris wheel and a shutdown of West Virginia's booth, which experienced air conditioning issues. Damn it, West Virginia. It says, okay. Freedom 250 spokesperson Julian Friedland acknowledged electrical issues to the Post, saying that the fair experienced power hiccups. Oh my God. Look at that. It's a bunch of American flags made in China. America. Gulf of America. Look how goofy this bitch is with a hat on that says Gulf of America. You know, the second that someone with common sense gets back in the power, it's going to be the Gulf of Mexico the way it should be. Gulf of America. That's funny. $1.8 million just to change all the signs. It's a great use of money, huh? It says here's the fair continues, or the fair features booths from all 50 states, though not all booths were manned throughout the celebration, as states including Connecticut, Maine, Massachusetts, North Carolina, Oregon, and Pennsylvania opted out of sending official representatives. They're like, nah, we're good. We don't have the money to travel this week. I love that. North Carolina's exhibit, which is backed by private sponsors, garnered attention Friday after an unapproved image of of course, hey, North Carolina, you can shove that Confederate flag up your fucking ass. That's my official opinion. Do something about it. The flag was displayed. A Confederate flag was displayed. A spokesperson for the North Carolina booth said, told the Spectrum News, which noted the governor's office said in a statement it demanded the organizers stop dishonoring the flag of North Carolina. Sure. Friday's installment of the fair was shuttered hours early by rain, according to USA Today, with Saturday's programming possibly in. Sorry for the lag. It's slow moving here. In jeopardy as showers are likely alongside possible thunderstorms. Yeah, so it rained like hell. You guys get the idea. Let me see here. Let me find a video that actually shows some stuff. I didn't intend on just reading it to you. Let's see. All right, let's see. I don't know what this is, but let's have a look.
Where the Great American State Fair now entering its first official weekend, 16 days looking ahead of festivities, all honoring the nation's 250th birthday.
That's right. Come one, come all. The Great American State Fair is officially underway, and it's a huge success. No, I'm kidding, obviously. It's a total disaster so far, which is how you know it's a Trump event. We have had small crowds. The only musical act that didn't cancel ahead of time got canceled the night of, a blatant display of racism.
By the way, Nelly played at the Point State Park last night. Or was it Saturday night? Maybe it was Saturday night. Nelly and Three Doors Down. I don't know who still listens to Nelly, but that shit's funny.
And a prominent mega influencer getting arrested for a lewd act in front of female performers. Is America great again yet? No. All right, let's break it all down right after you help me out and hit subscribe to Really American Media right here on YouTube and
and I don't know who this guy is. I just popped on a video. Hopefully he shows us some stuff. Look, there's Oh, there's Vanilla Ice.
Monument right there. We're about to have a great party tonight. This is going to be epic. And
Dude, I'm not even mad at Rob Van Winkle, man. He's like, what? How much you going to pay me? I'll fucking be there. I'll be there. It's a short flight from Florida up to D.C. No problem.
See it.
Look, if you got a problem, he'll solve it. I like this guy. I mean, I'm not a fan of his music, if there is even new music at all. But you got to love the fact that he's still getting paid. He's still on the news.
Here, give you a big panoramic view. This is going to be good tonight. If you didn't really fit in, put your dancing shoes on. We're all teenagers. Let's go. Happy birthday, America. Holla.
Yeah, Robert Van Winkle, also known as Vanilla Ice, was very excited that anybody would want to see him in this day and age, and he didn't care that his appearance there really was a tacit endorsement of the Trump regime.
You got to get paid, man. You got to get paid. I like Rob Van Winkle. I don't care what anybody says, dude. I'm not even mad at him. Imagine that phone call. Hey, you want to come play? Well, how much? Well, how much? I'll be there. But it's funny that Fox is representing it like it was a successful event. Oh, we're up to 70%, dude. We're going to get to see the waterfall. I'm pretty excited. Also, I mean, not only did I get to shower in a waterfall the other day, but I also, who would have guessed that I got to touch a piece of the Berlin Wall as well? I'll show you. It's crazy.
Our rain moved into the area right around 5 o'clock Eastern time, which means if you left work and you think you'd pop over, you missed out, at least for today. Not to worry, tomorrow the fair resumes at 10 a.m. Vanilla Ice was slated for tonight. We don't know if he's going to hang around. A lot of people looking forward to seeing him, but he was a good sport today all the same, Charlie.
Yeah, Instant Karma is Gonna Get Ya, which is, of course, a song by a real musician. And if John Lennon were alive today, you know he would.
Love John Lennon.
We're going to start it off with Ozzy and the drum.
Dude, I had more people in my last live stream than that are there. What is happening?
And ouch. This
it's pretty bad. I'm really not even mad. I'm sincerely not even mad at Vanilla Ice. Like,
D.C. According to police documents, 54-year-old Gene Rocktelly was charged with allegedly committing a lewd, indecent, or obscene act during a live performance. Authorities say the alleged incident happened while female acrobats from the Cirque Mechanics show were performing. According to witness statements, Rocktelly was filming the performers before allegedly placing his hand inside his cants in what multiple witnesses believed was a sexual.
There you go. That's a typical Trump supporter right there, a fucking pervert. Go figure. Go figure. A guy that grabs women by their crotches has fans like this. I mean, hey, man. 1 and 1 will always equal 2.
Act. Police say 3 separate witnesses independently described similar behavior.
Well, that certainly doesn't look good for the party of Epstein cover-up experts. But in true mega style, when one of their own gets called out for being the terrible human being that they are, the sheep jump right into fake news mode and
Okay, I don't like this guy's voice, so bear with me. There's one other thing I wanted to show you. Okay, so this is kind of left field, but you know Thomas Massie, one of the only Republicans that stood up to get the Epstein files released, and even more than that, he's really been like with pinpoint precision pointing out the hypocrisy that government is. Well, he was encountered. So because he did that and went against his own party and our current garbage administration, what has occurred is a full-out slander campaign to discredit him. It's too late. It's too late. We already know that what he's saying is true. The files speak for themselves. So they're taking an all-out just war against this man. I just want to show you a video of how he so eloquently, and I mean, you couldn't have done a better job at. This Fox reporter comes up to him with these crazy allegations that aren't true at all. And he handles this, man, with such panache that, I mean, do I like a politician? Do I like a Republican politician? It could be. It could be, because this guy's a fucking rock star. I don't agree with almost any of his actual politics, but the way he's handling this situation, listen, it's not funny to say that his life is actually in danger for going against his own party like this. It is. Let me see if I can find it quickly. Sorry. I think it was a short, if I'm not mistaken. Let me get through here. Pretty funny. Let's see here. Well, damn it. Maybe I can't find it as easily as I wanted to. Here, let's have a quick comedy break. This is a comedian. He's a little person. He's fucking hilarious. He's going to tell us a story about when he met John Stamos. It's fucking great, dude. Fuck copyright, right? Who cares? Now, if you don't have a sense of humor, this is probably not for you.
Wow, Brad, that's insane that you met one person that has achondrophobia. No, I've met quite a few people that have it. For those of you who don't know what that is, that's a fear of little people, all right? And that shit is real, okay? It's real, and it's not, oh, he's kind of creepy. It's more like, what is that? Okay, like, it's nuts. It's pretty common, which is weird. I've even met one celebrity that has it. Don't worry, I'll tell you who it is, okay? John Stamos. Yes, that John Stamos. Yeah, he's got achondrophobia. I didn't know that until
Uncle Jesse's afraid of little people, dude. Now, if this doesn't make you laugh, nothing will.
I did a show with Bob Saget, his co-star from Full House. I did a charity show with him. Saget rolls up to the show with John Stamos and Dave Coulier. They are still all friends, which is awesome. I'm sitting in my dressing room. All of a sudden, Saget bursts into my dressing room and was like, Brad, you have to come meet John Stamos. And I'm sitting there like, well, yeah, I love the show Full House. Uncle Jesse, Jesse and the Rippers, the catchphrase, have mercy. I would love to meet John Stamos. He goes, Brad, you don't get it. Stamos is terrified of little people. Then I know what I must do, Bob Saget. The plan goes into action. Saget runs into his dressing room. He starts talking to Stamos, distracting him. As soon as Stamos turns his back, I know that's my cue. I run in, I see Stamos, I run right up, I grab his leg, I start humping. And this is not a comedic hump. I am hateful his leg, okay? I'm gonna tell you this right now, and understand this, John Stamos screams like a bitch. He does. He looked down, saw me, like just started freaking out. And he starts kicking his leg like that. Like he starts kicking his leg like I'm some horny cocker spaniel or something. But you're not getting me off because I have little pug arms, and when I latch on, I latch on. So I'm good. I am riding his leg like it's an out-of-control fire hose. Dude, this is the rodeo.
This is Brad Williams. He's one of my favorites. Actually, when I was going to Santa Barbara City College, Brad was one of my neighbors, and he was often found on the staircase of the apartment, very drunk with his skateboard. He's obviously cleaned his life up, but he's still one of the funniest people on earth.
I'm surviving for 8 seconds, okay? While this is happening, Saget is on the floor laughing. And then, in a moment that I could not write if you gave me 1,000 opportunities, Dave Coulier walks into the dressing room, sees me humping Stamos' leg, and without missing a beat just goes, hey, Brad, cut it out. I can die now.
Oh. All right, so that's Brad Williams. Definitely check him out. Good morning. Hey, Jude. How are you? That's a good one, huh, Lunatic? Just something to soften the mood. Because now, well, let me see if I can find what I was looking for. See, I was supposed to be looking for something when I showed you that. Instead, I just watched it along with you. Dope. Let's see here. Give me a sec. Get this here. I have to go to my history. I know it was Don Lemon. I know he's a controversial figure. I can't get enough, dude. I really like Don Lemon. I'm fighting the temptation to steal his graphics, man, because his viewers are lemon heads, and he has some of the best graphics. I won't do it though. I'll be original. Let's see here. I think it was a short. Oh yeah, okay. So here, this is Thomas Massey with a. This is too good. This is Thomas Massey, one of the only Republican whistleblowers to force the release of Epstein files. He's under complete attack. They're making up all kinds of crazy shit about him, like Queen Bee does about people. Check it, and look how he handles this guy. He's like, "Oh yeah, well, it speaks for itself."
It was never on my bingo card that I would be agreeing with anything that Thomas Massey had to say, especially over the last couple of years. I have been, though.
I'm with Don on this. Like, Thomas Massey's politics are pretty much opposite of what mine are. But he's doing the right thing, and for that, hats off and kudos, dude.
And he has been handling Republican hypocrisy in just a masterful way. Also, a masterclass in handling trolls coming up to him on the streets, as if real life is a comment section. Watch how he handles.
To clear up the stuff your ex is saying about you.
Sorry for the. Oh, sorry, that was my fault, guys. I had the volumes fucking halfway down. I apologize.
With the NDA, that you pressured her to sign an NDA for wrongful termination. What is that true? What she's saying about you?
Who are you with?
With Fox Digital.
It's all false.
And what she said about you and Boebert having an intimate relationship.
It's all false.
Why do you think she's out there saying it? Was it because of the primary, ahead of the primary? What do you think is motivating it?
When did you all become a tabloid? Seriously, dude.
Well, no, I just thought I would give you a chance to respond because you've never been able.
Just a little background on this. Thomas Massey ran for re-election, I think, in Kentucky, and he's never lost. Most times he goes, there's not even anybody that runs against him. No compete. So in order for him to win an election, he typically would spend maybe $100,000, which is an awful lot of money anyways. So the Trumpers and these useless pedos that run the government, they bought themselves a candidate and spent $14 million. And of course, Massey got voted out because with $14 million in such a small district, such as the one he's in control of, $14 million would basically buy every single vote. It should be criminal. But the upside of that means Massey doesn't give a fuck anymore. So he's gone rogue.
Been able to tell your side of the story, that's all. But anything you could say.
So let me ask you, I heard that you like gay porn. Is that
true? This is a reporter. So these are similar to the allegations that have been made against him. So this is the reverse Uno. And also genius of him.
Carson, I just want to give you a chance. Your side.
You a chance to give you your
I'm not going to get into.
Are you a real news organization or not? No, come back, man. All you got to say is you don't like it, that you haven't been to those websites. Of course, all right.
So basically, if you're not following, they're making these odd allegations to Massey. So he just returned. I don't think he actually believes that this man is into those type of websites, but he's just doing back to the guy what the guy did to him. Usually politicians would just duck and run. Massey's like, you know what? Fuck you.
Of course I don't like it.
Really?
Thank you.
That's not what I heard.
Thank you for your time. Yeah, that was fun. Just giving you a chance to respond, that's all.
And you're with Fox?
Thank you.
Is that a real news organization? Is this what you do for a living, man?
That guy should be fired, man. He's the worst fucking journalist that ever lived.
I guess that's what the kids would say. He ate. Massey, you ate that. It was
brilliant. It's friggin' brilliant. All right, so now to the gloomy, ugly underbelly of YouTube. We're going to pull up old Crack Turner. We're not going to watch too much of this because it's just this hog sitting over there making allegations and getting high and laughing at a father of a missing child. So, I don't want to be a buzzkill today, but we should see what this disgusting human being is up to. It's so bad, dude. Like I said, whenever you think this hog has reached the bottom, she pulls out a shovel. She's digging her way straight to hell. Let's see. Yeah, have a good night, Musta. Yes, I hope your mom gets better. Let's say, I'm out, guys. I have to do a 4-hour drive and take my mom to the hospital tomorrow for a checkup after her car accident. See you next time. You be good out there, Musta. Oi, oi, oi. Let's see here. All right, so here we're going to pull up old Crack Turner and her fucking abusive mouth. Old gravel head over here. All right, let's see. What do we got? Let's see. It looks like Nonsense had a Pride Month fundraiser. Hey, man, no one showed up. That's kind of funny. Let's see. Where's it at? Where's it at, Chi? Seth Rogers. 6.5 thousand people showed up for this pile of shit that she put on. Buckle up. We're going to talk about it. We're going to look at, I wish I would have timestamped it. Jade was really funny on her patio live stream yesterday. Her Buzzy impersonation is just getting better by the day, dude. It's crazy. Let's see. Buckle in. Buckle in. We're going to beat some kids.
Well, yeah, and you know what? Well, I don't have that. I got the other one that's like really not clicky. It's like really.
And I don't know. Barbecue Lady came up there. This woman was just petting herself the whole time. Is she just a crazy cow too? She's just a crazy bitch as well. She came up and put her face all close to the camera. Dude, was tripped out. Dude, put that mug away, lady. What the hell are you doing? Look how she comes into the scene. I guess she fancies herself as the Sebastian Rogers expert. Just another fucking tragedy pimp that eats too much food every day. That's all.
Or it's dead, they plug it in so they have it, charged up for the next day. I don't find that to be weird. I don't know.
Yeah. Weird. What's weird is the way she cams up right here. Fucking straightening her hair. Like, what kind of psychosis is she experiencing right now? Is this mania?
Tyler says, pretty sure KP said that Sebastian didn't have internet on his Switch. I thought that was what they said from the beginning.
Look at this bitch. She comes in petting herself. Hey, Barbecue Lady, eat a bag of dicks. What the fuck is this? She comes in petting herself. I don't know what's happening, dude. All these people are out of their fucking mind, man. Shadow says, I was in the bushes dealing with phone calls. Guess I finished just in time. Caught QB's coverage of the two-way between BHB and SR. Shaking my head. Yeah, it's pretty terrible. We're not going to get into it too much, but I just want to show and remind everybody how big of a fucking tragedy pimp piece of shit QB is. And also, Barbecue Lady is a clinically insane person, by the way.
In the beginning.
I recall, in my opinion, them saying.
In my opinion, you already suck, dude. You already suck at everything. What is this? This lady's a pile of garbage, dude. Petting herself, talking about a missing child. It's all normal, man. Hashtag YouTube.
Saying that he didn't have internet on his phone.
Was it the phone? Okay.
I believe we're at 80% uploaded. Keep your fingers crossed that this fucking shit goes and doesn't fart out at the end. Also, whoop-de-whoop to all the new subscribers, man. We're about 100 subscribers away from 4,000, dude. You know the goal is 5,000, at least the short-term goal. So make sure you're subscribed. It's going to get wild the next couple months, man. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. I'm promising. You want to be part of it.
I believe it was the phone.
Okay, could have been okay because I didn't know if it was the Switch or the phone. 100 Blissful Ignorant says that is weird. He wouldn't have internet on the Switch because a lot of content, even on bot games, would have downloaded.
I mean, listen to this fucking terrible mother sit there and talk about other people's parenting. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, the day you lose custody of a child for choking them out, you shouldn't be able to cover true crime cases involving children. It should be a rule. New rule, dude. But don't worry, Rebecca Turner. Your days are numbered here. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to show, I think what's going to happen here is a point is going to be proven of how people like this are simply not acceptable. And she's just the first one, man. Line them up. Line them up. We'll knock them down.
Assets.
Well, and you can.
Baby.
What?
What's up, baby?
I just wanted to come up and say hi, Barbecue. You look so cute, and I just
Sure. She looks like a crazy person petting herself, dude. Nothing cute about it.
wanted to hang out because I saw barbecue was up here and just keep you company through the rest of this. So I haven't been up in a while.
What is she doing? What is she doing? What is she doing? What's happening here? I mean, that look at her face. That's a crazy person, dude. That's a crazy person.
Absolutely, baby.
Thanks,
Stephanie,
girl.
you're up here with us. Oh, she just dropped down on us. We got another lady up here too.
Oh, this lady is the lady that brings the Confederate flag to the barbecue, to the 4th of July barbecue.
Stephanie just popped up. So I was gonna pop her up here, but she just dropped off. So I don't know if that was on purpose or if she meant to come up or.
I also want to say that I have to commend Seth Rogers for something publicly.
Listen, this is my favorite when useless hags like this think that I need to give this person credit. Nobody wants your credit, dude. You're a fucking nobody, and you should go put a bra on, dude. It's gross.
For coming out publicly and saying that he is no longer working with That Night. And it makes me wonder what.
Does everybody that supports the Hive have hipples or what?
Their response is going to be. I'll leave it at that.
Well, yeah, I was not aware that
huge.
they did a live stream. Well, he said that
She's just petting herself, man. If that's not a sign of just being insane, I don't know what is. Hey, lady, you're on the internet right now. What the fuck is this? Put a bra on. Have some respect for yourself. Go wash your hands. Ugh.
said they did a live stream and said that he was media crazy or media thirsty
Hungry.
or something like that, thirsty for the media and the media attention or something like that. Well, I guess it wasn't Nick that said it. Apparently,
Oh, come on, dude. Who gives a fuck what this pig thinks, man?
Seth is pissed.
I mean,
She's gonna speak for Seth. That's cute.
Is the one who said it, and he is confused, thinking Nick said it.
Well, either
This woman's gonna all her hair's gonna fall out if she keeps doing that, dude. What is going on?
or I mean, it ain't a lie.
Well, baby, listen though.
I mean, what is this, man? These are the people that sit online and talk about missing children, dude. They should be struck by fucking lightning, dude. I mean, in a lot of ways, the universe has already struck them with lightning, if you know what I mean. But geez, dude. Someone take their microphones. This is how these people make their food money, going online and talking about missing children. It should be illegal. It should be.
Whether he said that or not, he still made a point to say that him and That Night are no longer.
Look at this. Look at this maniac. What does she got now?
From my
He
understanding,
only answers calls when it's about court.
right. Even then he don't. So apparently it's an issue. So
There's definitely been like a line.
What is she doing? What is this dude doing? Dude, what are you doing? What is she doing? I'm just grateful she's not eating. I mean, anyone else out smell hair burning? I mean, what the fuck is this, dude? Is she rolling on MDA or something? I don't know, dude. I've never seen anybody do this before. This is new. She's a new level of dirt. Dirty dirt. She got hipples too.
Line in the sand has been drawn for sure.
Oh yeah.
It's I have no rap for any of the plaintiffs, okay? I just want to say that across the board. What they did was fucked up.
She has no what? Who gives a fuck what this goofy, useless person, who cares about her opinion, dude? It's so crazy. I don't even want Seth's face on here with her, dude. What makes these people think that anyone gives a flying fuck what they think about anything? These people are all fucking dwellers, man. They're all fucking losers. I mean, none of these women are fit to be parents. What are they talking about other people's children for? It's so weird. Barbecue lady looking like a whole club foot, dude. Get out of here.
But again, devil's advocate, where does Bullhorn Betty stand with it too?
What is she doing, dude? She's gonna all of her hair is gonna fall out. Is this what she does all the time? Like in public? So weird, dude. It's so weird. Put a bra on, lady.
You know it was really fucking weird. You know what was really fucking weird today?
You know what is really fucking weird? The fact that you choked your kid out. That's really weird. Illegal too. Violent.
Here, I went back and looked, and Sebastian did not have internet on his Switch, and he did not have internet access.
She's essentially stalking another child and using it a true crime excuse. She stalks babies. That's a fact. Collects videos and photos of all of our children and grandchildren. How much money did she make off Sebastian Rogers? Huh. A lot. Enough to stay high every day.
Access on his phone, so it was neither one. I went back and looked in the thing. So anyways, he hold on, what was really weird is he started in on Chris and Katie, right? And
Chris and Katie are fucking trash. All right. So weird, dude. So weird. So weird that Chris Proudfoot is like the personal cheerleader of the Hive, dude. That's not a problem. Nothing to see here.
And Betty, the one that instigates and starts the fucking most shit.
Uh-huh.
I thought we weren't going to do that.
Yeah. She says,
I don't. I want to show you the fucking the bumpkin that comes up on panel.
With them, it could, I don't know, potentially affect her. So, yeah, that was weird. The whole thing was weird.
Honestly, yeah.
What is she doing? No! God, I hate this woman, dude. Holy fuck. Imagine living next door to this crazy bitch, dude. Just look at her. What is happening? What the fuck, dude? If this was the 60s, she would definitely be a Manson follower.
Hold on. Stephanie, you're up here with us, baby. What's up?
Well, I got an answer for the pig
Oh,
farm.
here comes this fight. This fucking... Listen, dude. This woman right here, she's what's wrong with our country, dude. You could just hear how racist she is in her voice. It's a thing. It's a thing. I'm going to tell you about these pig farms back there. Tell us about the pig farms. Meanwhile, Barbecue Lady is... Who knows what she's doing, dude? Who knows, dude?
Stephanie, you're up here with us, baby. What's up?
Well, I got an answer for the pig farm.
Oh, shit. Okay, what's going on?
Oh, shit. Okay, what's going on? See, fucking old fucking slippery brain Turner is just fucking code switched to communicate with the fucking southern racist hick lady, dude. Back down. Hey, man, she says she's a fucking redneck. I don't even have to say it myself.
This is mean, and I don't really give a shit. I think Zeth is looking for a date. That's why he mentioned the pig.
Oh, yeah, this is fucking relevant. I think Seth is looking for a date. I don't think he wants to date you, lady. What the fuck? I think Seth is looking for a date. I think you should be looking for your dignity, bitch.
Farm.
What?
The pig farm. He's looking for a date. He's looking for a mate. That's why he mentioned pig farm. That's where
he mentioned pig farm and look for a date. Hey, lady, do the men in your family go to pig farms for a date? Hey, lady, do people in your family go to a pig farm for a date? She's trying to tell a joke. It's not funny.
where he's been hanging out, in my opinion.
It ain't been hanging out, in my opinion.
Anyway,
I don't think that. I just think that what he was talking about.
Barbecue ladies getting ready to fucking attack that buffet. Oh man, all you can eat, dude. They see her coming, they're like, "Oh, I quit, dude." The fucking the people that restock the buffet, the barbecue lady go to, they walk in and you know what they call her behind her back? The final boss.
About was referring back to he's from Kansas. He knows where all the pig farms are.
Well, hell,
and then
as big as he is.
So the bumpkin lady came up and she's just trying to be mean and talk weird. She's obviously had a few boxes of wine, a few Percocets. You know, she's feeling great. And barbecue lady, she's so distracted by petting herself that she's not picking up on what this lady's putting down, and she's trying to be logical about what the woman's saying. These people are fully redacted.
He's from everywhere.
He's from everywhere.
I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I can't.
You don't have to be lonely. Onlyfarmers.com.
Comment.
I can. I don't give a shit.
These are the people that listen to fucking broken down Becky, dude. Trash fucking Turner. I don't give a shit. Tell us again, lady. You know she's not married, for sure.
Can't comment.
I can. I don't give a shit.
Obviously.
Thanks, Queen, for letting me up. I appreciate it. And
Absolutely, baby.
I wish they'd keep South Carolina out of their nasty ass.
I wish they keep South Carolina out of their nasty. Dude, hey, bitch, you got one of the nasty. Just listen to your nasty mouth. What are you talking about? We got a Confederate Karen on our hands, boys.
Mouth. Because you know where I'm from.
Yeah. Obviously, North Carolina. Hey, they need to keep North Carolina out of their mouths. Because you know where I'm from. Let me guess, Kansas? Oh, my God. Listen to QB growling, dude.
That's mouth.
She says, whoa, dude. Somebody get that bitch a glass of water. She sounds positively dehydrated.
Because you know where I'm from.
Yes.
I'm from South Carolina. Don't be talking about
Hey, man. Dear South Carolina, you got some goofy bitch misrepresenting the great people of your state. This is QB, prime time QB followers, dude. Because I don't give a fuck, dude. Man, I'm from South Carolina. I don't care. No respect for themselves whatsoever.
South Carolina around me. No. Anyway. No, baby. You do what you do. I love you, Queen.
I love you, Queen. She loves a woman that chokes her children, dude. What a world. What a world.
Respect you.
I respect you. Uh-huh. Sure.
I like you bringing me up when I can, so.
Absolutely, baby. Well, thank you for popping up. I appreciate your input.
I appreciate your input. There was no input. She just embarrassed the whole fucking state of South Carolina, dude. Come on, tell us you're a redneck.
She seems spicy.
Oh, she is.
Oh, yeah. I'm a hard
She'll come kick the fucking door and Jack, she don't play.
Hey, QB gets turned on whenever she encounters people that will kick a door in. Just white trash, violent cunts, dude. How fun. She'll kick a door in. She says that like it's a positive thing, dude. Hashtag women.
She is.
Oh, yeah. I'm a hard
She'll come kick the fucking door and Jack, she don't play that shit. She'll come.
I don't even know who it is.
You kick the wrong door and you get shot in the face, dude. That's what I know. What the fuck? She'll come kick the door in. Jack. What the fuck? You need to go kick the door into your CPS case, Rebecca. Like the Kool-Aid man. Oh, yeah.
Stephanie.
Oh,
okay.
I'm a redneck from South Carolina.
Oh, boy. You heard it here first, dude. They're rednecks in South Carolina.
Stephanie from
Oh, okay,
South Carolina. I'm a redneck from South Carolina. So
Let's play a game. It's called Put on a Fucking Bra. You go first, barbecue lady.
But anyway, baby, I appreciate y'all. I'm waving to you. Just can't see me.
I'm waving to y'all. You just can't see me. Imagine this woman sitting on her couch in a dirty nightgown, 2 cigarettes burning, some black velvet straight up, fucking waving at the wall. I'm waving at y'all. Y'all just can't see me.
But anyway, baby, I appreciate y'all. I'm waving to you. Just can't see me. I
All
love
right,
all
baby.
y'all.
We'll see you later, love.
Bye, babe.
Bye.
Aw.
What do you mean, aw? You mean, ew? QB says, What in the world, dude? What are these people? Fucking trash goblins.
She's sweet. I like her.
She is. They said it was a joke, barbecue.
I mean,
it was a joke.
what kind of redact listens to that woman and says she's sweet? She's a fucking nightmare, dude. Hopefully she doesn't have any children. She's sweet? What are you talking about? That's like saying this one right here is sane. Look at that look on her face, dude. What the fuck? Does she have the same pharmacist as Laura Perplexed? What's going on here? What is this?
I'm sorry. Like sometimes I get the jokes, and sometimes I'm just in my head. So all right, I get it.
Land, huh?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Reminds me of those people. I watched a documentary of people that eat like dryer lint and toilet paper and like aluminum cans and shit. What's it called? People just eat weird shit. Can you picture barbecue lady just eating makeup or like a stick of deodorant or something? So fuck, these people are all crazy.
I thought too, I mean, Joe, you could just hook up the Switch to Wi-Fi, or like he could play on Seth's account, or
I thought that
They're just fantasizing made up stories about a missing child. While QB just sits there and smokes crack, dude. This is crazy. You got a crackhead, and a crackhead.
So is the Switch at Katie and Chris's, or was the Switch at Seth's house?
Well, they have it now, right? Law enforcement still has that.
Well,
device.
we don't know what they
That's
have and
right.
what they don't have. Respectfully,
Is what I thought.
You have to walk over to the sink and wash your hands, dude. It's grossing me out.
From Seth's own words, like they have all his original electronics.
I mean, what is she doing now? She definitely eats bars of soap, dude. No question. Earwax, dryer lint. Look at this woman. What is this? I'm going to go online and talk about a missing kid and pet myself. So fucking weird. QB loves it, though, because she could just mute and get high as fuck, dude. Nobody even knows it.
Yeah, I thought they did too, actually.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Playing his stuff at night, he would have the Switch outside with the.
I'm going to scan ahead because I just want to hear what these fucking dumpsters have to say. I mean, this goes on, dude. This bitch just sits over here just petting herself the whole time.
He literally should have stopped a long time ago. You know when to shut your motherfucking mouth, and he just keeps.
You know when to shut your motherfucking mouth. This fucking useless cunt, dude. She's the one person around here that certainly does not know when to shut her mouth, dude. When you know shut your fucking mouth. Hey QB, you're a failed parent, man. Criticizing other parents, not a good look.
Keeps on.
Good news. The waterfall video has uploaded. So we're going to do that. Just another minute or two of this garbage bitch-ass motherfucker, and then we'll move on.
Realize all that shit was going on. Did you see? It's been going on for forever.
Girl.
Still tragedy pimping. Same useless bitches. It's been going on for years.
Oh, I have it all documented. The latest stuff is that why is he going to my business page reading reviews? Then he's saying,
I mean, yeah, see, this goofy bitch thinks it's about her somehow. It's so fucking bizarre. Let's just see. Later in the drama stream, we're going to get much deeper into this shit, I promise.
Didn't see that.
So sad.
Oh, no, you won't see me there.
There she goes. The bitch is eating, man. Not only petting herself, but look at her. Look at her. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. She should do herself a favor and at least draw on some eyebrows, man. It looks weird. Too much flesh in that area.
Sausage and Napa cabbage.
Fire. Hold on. It says, Donna, Queen Bee, did you hear they found that girl on the boat that was speaking about? Yes, I did. I did see that.
So sad.
Oh, no, you won't see me there. I love you, but nope. We got to switch the kicks.
I think I heard that the driver of the boat was also arrested and he was drinking.
Yeah, he was. Yep.
Yeah, he was impaired. And, at first I thought it was weird that there was a teacher.
All right, they're going to talk about a missing. There was a child that was out with friends on a boat, and they all got in the water, got back in the boat. A little ways away, they're like, "Hey, where's so and so?" And it turns out she's been recovered, not alive. So it's a very sad story. But QB tried to latch her fucking hooks into it to make it the next big money-making operation, because that's what fat tragedy pimps do. They scour the internet each morning for the most tragic, exploitive case that they can find. They figure out who the parents are, they start FOIA stuff, and then they just make tens of thousands of dollars off of it. It should be criminal. Hopefully, eventually, it will be.
Before, it was considered crime, and then it's like you catch him in the lie, because he had just turned 15, and he was diagnosed with autism in October of 2023.
I mean, I'm not going to show you what this chat was saying. They were just like, he knows where he is. Just a bunch of bullshit. Anyways, I'm going to save that for the drama stream. No big surprise that Rebecca Turner is still one of the biggest pieces of shit around here. It's insane. Let's see. DNM says Marley Kinney was found yet. Marley Kinney, that's her name. I'm sorry. I'm glad they found her. It's a very sad story. There is the silver lining is QB can't make a living off of the poor missing child. Very tragic story. All right, so it's waterfall clock, dude. Hopefully this works properly. Let's see. All right, I'm going to put it on the screen. You tell me if you can see it. Actually, no, I'll do it this way. I'll just add it. It should work. Sorry for the construction noise, man. The city, they be building, Let's see, I have to go to local video. Recent. All right, I'm going to open it up, and then you guys tell me. I'm going to pause it. Tell me if you can see it. Because yesterday I tried to show it in a similar way, and for some reason it wasn't showing. Oh, shit, son. I might have to close my window. It sounds like they're going to tear a building down. So this is not the Brady Bunch house. This is Frank Lloyd Wright House in Kentuck Knob, Pennsylvania, just outside of Ohio Pile. Oh, you can't see it. Fuck yeah, dude. So this was my first field trip of the summer. I'm going to try to do at least 2. I'm hoping to do 3 a month. Yeah, it is so sad. It's D'Amico. I don't do that stuff here. I don't cover those cases, man. They're too heartbreaking. It sucks, man. Tragedy pimps should be put into their own space. Over time, they will consume themselves from within. Yes, I agree. I think it was merely an accident. NFP, but the chat I was in sure thought more nefarious. Of course they do. Of course they did. Of course they did, dude. Accidents happen. That's the thing that these tragedy pimps count on, so they can twist shit up. So we can all see this. We good? Awesome. All right. There's a couple videos. I actually made this into one long video, so I'll skip ahead a bit. Beautiful house. Frank Lloyd Wright is an incredible architect and was a bit of an asshole too. By the time this house was built, it was built for a couple, and by time, yes, no foul play. I agree. What's up, Diesel's mom? Did I see Mama Duke's in here too? I forgot to say hello to somebody. I apologize. Once I get talking, man, it becomes difficult. What's up, moderator? Who did I miss? If I missed anybody coming in, I do apologize. London girl, good to see you. I mean, barbecue lady, dude. That was some weird shit, man. I turned that on. It was difficult for me to pay attention to what they were saying because I was like, what is this bitch doing? Sigma, you've been to that waterfall? Waterfall over 30 years ago. At the same waterfall, Cucumber Falls, I'll show you. This was so much fun. Shit, what am I doing? Here we go. So some of it's just pictures, some of it's video. You get this. Look at that. Look, your boy got on a fucking tour bus like a true senior citizen, man. I felt like I was in the film Cocoon there for a minute. It's about, 20, 30 years younger than everyone there. I didn't care. Everyone was very kind. These two guys, I don't know what their story was, but they pulled up on motorcycles. They were very kind, very tall dudes, which is funny because Frank Lloyd Wright houses are notorious have narrow passageways and short ceilings. You'll see more of these guys. Postal boxes. I may have forgotten. There's just a couple of red. All around the house at Kentuck Knob is what it's called. See, the Y is not missing. That's on purpose. I don't know what that's about. It's just the name of the little knob or hill on the mountain. There was a bunch of whatchamacallits, a bunch of red telephone booths. This was one of the coolest things I saw in the gift shop. I don't know what this bowl would be used for exactly, but look how cool it is. It's a huge, it's much bigger. It's hard to get scale, but it's a huge thing here with a little house in the middle of it. I thought it's so cool. I'm not sure what you would use that for, but pretty cool. There's a telephone booth, not a telephone booth. What am I saying? Hold on a second. A mailbox from London. Bunch of beautiful sculptures all around the place. Hold on a second. I gotta close my window. These guys sound like they're gonna tear my apartment down. All right, that should be a little bit better. I had so much fun. Looking forward to going back. Even though it pissed it down, I set up my tent. As soon as I did, it started raining. Just walk around the house. What are we looking at here? Hold on one second. Let me get rid of this comment so we can see the whole thing. This was just another telephone booth. You can read that if you want. The K6 telephone kiosk, one on the left, is manufactured by the Carroll and Company, Stirlingshire, Scotland. There's a shot of the house. This is so cool. So I wasn't allowed to take photographs of the inside of the place, and I snuck a few, but I respected the wishes. I mean, even though you pay $45 to get into it. This is such a cool system. So you see these windows with basically shutters on the outside. So that's where the glass is. These are just screens. And then on the inside of the house, there's a long shutter. It's the length of the whole window thing. So you could just close the whole thing up from the inside and then close these. And you got 3 layers of protection. Again, this is in the mountains of, they call it the Laurel Mountains. It's basically the northern tip of the Appalachian mountain chain. So in the wintertime, it's brutal up there. It's absolutely brutal. So they need this. Also, like many of Frank Lloyd Wright's homes, it's built dug into the ground, stone living room floor with geothermal pipes underneath of it, which means in the summertime, it always stays cool. There is no air conditioning in the house, even though it can get 100 degrees up there. In the wintertime, they pump heated water in aluminum pipes under the flooring. So I wish I could have shown you the inside of this place. Just vintage, antique furniture from Japan, all over the world. There's a shot of the main, not the main entrance, would be the back door. And alongside of it is this long corridor with a roof. I have better shots of that. I'll show you. It looks like Noah's Ark, doesn't it? When you're up here, you really can't get an understanding of the shape and what it looks like. It looks like Noah's Ark, and you can see a little Buddha statue in there. Look at that. Okay, now you see the holes in the roof up there? That's all on purpose. Frank Lloyd Wright's homes are notorious for having sagging roofs because of how ambitious he was with his designs. The rain actually pours down through those onto the porch, and then it gets drained from there. Also, as the sun shines down onto the wraparound porch, it also shines into the living room over here, which I can't show you. They wouldn't let me take photos, but it works as a sundial, which is pretty cool. So if you live there, you can tell what time of day it is from these holes making their shine down onto the ground. I get a closer look at that in the video here. Just some interesting sculptures scattered around the property. Everything said do not touch, and I touched everything. This was really cool, and it's so tough to get scale here. Basically, I was about as tall as the first 2 rocks on the bottom, so this is incredibly high. Just a pile of rocks. It's an art piece, but it's also scored with these horizontal lines from some type of saw or something. There, it gives you a better look at the score marks on the bricks or on the boulders. It looks dangerous. I don't know who the hell would build this, but There you can see it's a sculpture by Andy Goldsworthy, 1950 or 1991 to 2003, called Floodstone's Cairn, Field Boulders. British artist named Andy Goldsworthy. It was far more impressive in real life. A lot of times, photographs don't really do them justice. There's a wider shot of it. Pretty fucking cool. This was really fucking cool too. Again, no roof. It's essentially just an art piece. But look at the mass. I mean, how much work would it take to build this simple little sculpture? Well, I guess it's not simple at all. It's incredible. It's all held up by the weight of itself. There's a piece of the Berlin Wall just hanging out there. Pretty fucking incredible too. Like I said, it wasn't on my bingo card to shower in a fucking 80-foot waterfall and touch the Berlin Wall all in one day. What are my haters up to? Wow, you can see the different styles by looking at it. It's so unique. Yeah, it's so crazy. And this man, Frank Lloyd Wright, he built. This was a commission, so it's not really that near and dear to his heart, but still pretty cool. He has houses that he designed in almost every state of the country. And, he also designed in Tokyo the Grand Emperor Imperial Hotel as well. Yeah, this place was soaked in culture. Acquired in 1990. I don't know how much it would cost to ship a 20-foot tall section of the Berlin Wall, but in fucking credible. It's so nice to touch history that way. Of course, it said do not touch. Your boy touched it. This is just a random house in Ohio Pile. I thought it looked like a baby, like a doll house, so I took a photo of it. Pretty cool. It's actually not a single family home because these signs say reserved for apartments. So it's broken up to apartments. But the neat thing about this, it's in the middle of fucking nowhere. I mean, it's in the middle of nowhere. Pretty fucking cool. With all the artifacts being in the woods, makes it so much more authentic. Yes. I'm a big fan of Japanese culture as well. It's the go. I lived there for years, so it's very special to me. As soon as I can afford to go back, I'm going back. It's so expensive. It must be $800 a night for a fucking hotel room. So this house is situated right along the Yonaguni River. I got some better shots of that river here. Just beautiful. And I mean, it might look like a shack to some of you people if you're living super fancy, but I think it's beautiful. This is just a giant fucking house in the mountains. There's a littler house. I'm just trying to give you a vibe of this tiny little neighborhood. There must have been 1,000 people in the town while I was there. Only 40 people live there full time. It's called Ohio Pyle, Ohio Pyle, Pennsylvania. Okay, so there's the river there. Beautiful. It looks like Colorado. Now you see that little sign way down on the left. I can't point because I don't have a pointer, but right around that bend on the left side of the image, where I camped. So the water was raging. I slept so good. It also poured like thunderstorms in the craziest way. Oh yes, it's D'Amico. I have a specific online vendor that I get all my Japanese stuff from. I actually joked about starting a wish list on Amazon consisting of nothing but Ray-Ban sunglasses and Japanese candy. I haven't done it yet though. A lot of just random shots. So this is where I walked. Actually had a live stream out there. If you're interested in that, please go have a look. This is where I walked during the live stream. Of course, not having to worry about Wi-Fi signal. I got better videos just from my phone. I love this bridge, how it looks like it disappears into the forest. It's so cool. Here's another old house in the neighborhood. Pretty good shape. It just needs a paint job. But I love these old buildings. I really do. It's America, baby. Okay, so this is the waterfall from the top. As you can tell, it's actually impossible to tell, but this is the top. This is where the waterfall is over. I wasn't supposed to climb over here, but I did anyways. I'm a risk taker. There's a shot up the creek. I don't know if you could tell. Just beautiful. Birds chirping, just fresh air. It was amazing, dude. I wish I could have taken all of you there with me. London Girl says, I always go to museums and exhibits. I'm lucky to have. Yes, London is a showcase gallery of some of the finest and most important art in the whole world. I need to get over there. This is just a random cemetery. I took a picture of it just because it's kind of cool. It's just sitting in a neighborhood. I don't know the whole story. I think this was a Methodist church, but you can see this lead headstone here is January 1898. If that gives you any indication. Now it looks like a newer one. The ones in the background it looks like it's AI, but I promise you it's not. Yes, one of the most peaceful places on earth. Now look at these fucking birdhouses, dude. Hashtag content. I should have hashtagged birdhouses in my description, but look how cool this is. The penthouse suite of birdhouses. This birdhouse is nicer than Rebecca Turner's crack house is. I got a bunch of short videos I'm clipping out of this stuff that I recorded too. I just threw this together to show you as much as I could. Look how cool that is, dude. Lady at the front desk said typically early spring and late fall is when they're most inhabited. In the summertime, they get out there. This is a sculpture just down from the house, a big old turtle. This creepy looking Japanese horror film looking pond right here was I didn't get too many shots of it, but when I walked down there, the water was super clear. The bottom was really black, dude. It was really creepy. Extreme close up on the turtle. He was giant, dude. If I would have sat on him, I mean, you could ride him like a horse. That's how big he was. And this is just a quick video that shows the property line, basically the tree line, and how simplistic the fence is there. Just a bunch of logs just stacked up. Pretty fucking cool. It goes on for miles and miles. So this is when I got in there's like a little tour bus to take you up to the house because it's a little bit of, I think it's like a mile away. And then I walked back down. Just gives you a vibe. You can see this in the Laurel Mountains. The ground is easily navigable, easy to navigate. I'll say it that way. But the canopy is so high, it makes the growth on the ground pretty sparse. Pretty cool. Actually, fucking amazing if you ask me. I purposely cut the sound out of this because it was all, I was in a car, so it was gravelly and loud and stupid. But at this time, our tour guide is telling us a little bit about what to expect once we get up to the house. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the pond. I wish I would have taken. There's a stair, like a concrete staircase that leads right into the pond too. Not pontoon, pond as well. Like you could walk right into it. My music keeps stopping, dude. I hate it.
You know, a typical house would have 4 corners.
Okay, so this is up at the house, and you can hear the tour guide. I just didn't want to put the camera in her face.
We have 58. The angles here are 60, 120. There are some 90s.
The only 90-degree angles in the whole home are in the bathrooms. Frank Lloyd Wright hated 90-degree angles. Everything is a parallelogram. I found it very interesting. You see this design along the window there? You see that like stretch right there? How freaking cool. It looks like alien writing.
We only mentioned 1 in each bathroom. Mr. Wright, he didn't want them here, but the plumber did.
See that? It looks so cool. And those are windows behind there. This is just a screen. And the same thing as the other side that I showed you. It's just a screen with this wooden frame. And then on the inside, there's just one huge shutter to close the whole thing. And on the other side, I'll show you, there's a line of doors. So if you open the shutter on the inside here and open the 10 doors that line the porch, the crosswind through there is incredible. It was wild. It was pretty warm the day I was there, but with it open that way, just cool air. These are these tall biker fellas. Okay, so he's walking. See, there's more of that same design. He's looking at it. The stonework. I can't remember their names, but all the stonework in this house was done by a father and son. They were each paid $2,400 each. So for $5,000, Frank Lloyd Wright had this father-son team do all the stonework. Just think about that. I think this was 1958 when the home was built. What's up, KCG? So he's walking toward. See that first pillar there? He's walking. They called this a carport. I don't know how this could have been a carport. This guy's probably 6'2". There's no way a car could have fit in there. It was very confusing. We mutter about it here. This guy right here, yeah, see, how could this be a carport? How could you pull it? This is all closed in behind them. How's this a carport? It's so weird. I walk in there so you can see it, but you can see how tall these guys are. This guy on the right, when we were inside of the tour, because of the way Frank Lloyd's design is, oftentimes there are these elements inside the home where you're compressed into these narrow hallways and then released into these open spaces. This guy, he said the weirdest thing, and everybody side-eyed him. He was like, how would you get a stretcher in here? It's like you could see the collective group just thinking, what do you got planned, dude? We don't need a stretcher. We're good. We're good.
You all right?
Both of you guys are too tall for this place.
I was going to say, I had a brief moment there. I was like, wow, that's a little closer than I was anticipating.
I don't know how this would be a carport, but super cool how reflective the ceiling is. All wood and stone. Wood, stone, and iron. What you can't see is the steel and iron that's bracketing all of these structures.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too, a carport.
Good if you're looking for like a Miata, your big vehicle.
I'll read this to you guys that are just listening. This is the landmark plaque upon the building. Ian and Bernadine Hogan House, the quote-unquote Kentuck Knob, has been designated a National Historic Landmark. This site possesses national significance in commemorating the history of the United States of America. Constructed of native stone, tidewater cypress, and copper, this house is an excellent example of the work of American architect Frank Lloyd Wright. And this was established as a landmark back in 2000. Should have been before that. It's a privately owned home now, turned museum. So a lot of the artifacts and effects in the home are the current owner's stuff mixed in with museum quality. There's this collection of decoy ducks, like that hunters use. It was some of the coolest shit. I so wish I could have got a photograph of it. In the videos that I'm putting together from the clips and videos and photographs I've got, I'm going to be throwing in stock footage of the inside of the home too, so you can get a look at it. I don't have any of that here, but look forward to that.
I think our motorcycles would fit under here, although getting off the motorcycle in this would be a bending conversion.
See, I'm 6 feet tall, so I only had about 2.5 inches, 3 inches of clearing. Actually, I think it's 4 inches of clearing.
Right?
Copper roof, obviously all green now, but from what I understand, when it was brand new, it shined like a brand new penny.
This is Kentuck Knob, Frank Lloyd Wright.
I know this is not as popular as talking about baby's club feet or how much crack Rebecca's on, but I do this for myself, guys. I'm glad a handful of you do appreciate it. Please hit the thumbs up. Share this out with your mother.
It's incredible.
Things like that.
Okay, so the photograph that I showed you before that made this place look like Noah's Ark, that's from down in the yard down here. I'm up on that porch now that we were looking up at with the portholes that extend over the roof. So
It's like grade to this, so when it's raining, there are drains.
There's a close look at them. And not only do these work as a water drainage system, so the roof doesn't bow, but it also creates, on sunny days, down on the ground, it creates that shape. I'm not sure of the shape, but it creates that shape on the ground. And you can track that shape across the ground, and as it flows into the living room later in the day, and it'll tell you what time it is. Just like there's sundials, essentially.
All along. But that is a massive retaining wall. You can look over the side. It's an 18-foot drop.
Sorry, I gotta mute because I don't know what the fuck they're doing outside, but it sounds crazy. Fuck. That's the tour guide on the left there. I'm gonna let it play for a second. You can see all the portals, all the holes in the roof. Super cool. They serve as not only drainage, but as the sun shines through them, they work as a sundial as well.
So this is the view from Kentuck Knob, the Frank Lloyd property.
So just away from the house, this is the view of the Laurel Mountains. I just love this old country road that's in the shot right here. It's just beautiful. I mean, you can see, I don't know, that's probably, you can see 100 miles. Makeup Mobster says, listening from the bushes, what are these people listening to? I don't know. You mean I'm talking slowly? I don't know. I don't think I am. I'm confused. What up, Makeup Mobster?
Property. These are the Laurel Mountains. It's pretty impressive, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
These motorcycle guys were everywhere I went. Yeah, it was so peaceful. And I smoked a giant fucking joint up there. I don't care what anyone says. The funny thing is, I love the view, but I really love that the whatchamacallit, the little country road down there. I try to zoom. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah.
The old country road.
So cool. So cool. Okay, so here, hey, I'm a pretty thin guy. I'm not a fatty boom batty, but it was even difficult for me to squeeze my skinny ass through this. So I guarantee you, it's not made for most people to get into. You'd have to climb over. I mean, I didn't measure it, but I went in there and I was like, oh, because there's four of these entrances around the circumference, and I thought, well, that one was tough to get into. Maybe I'll try to get out a different one. They're even thinner, dude. It's some kind of strange thing. It was like being birthed trying to squeeze through there. Just, again, all hand-laid stone. This is an art installation from what I understand. It was never a functioning structure. It reminds me of being a boy and going in the woods and building forts with my friends. All right, so now this is back down. This is no more about the house. This is back down in Ohio Pile. This is where I went live from. As you can tell, the 4K is popping over here. You can't get imagery like this even if you have full bars 5G. So I went ahead and made sure to record some videos.
Ohio Pile. No Wi-Fi signal, no cell phone signal, and it's because it's in the.
Look at that! I started showing things that I in actual content, going out on a field trip to show you guys something new, and everybody leaves. Dude, this is why I can't take YouTube seriously, man. Some people around here just fucking suck, bruh. That's all right. We're gonna be at 4,000 subscribers before we know it. They can sit over there with the crackheads. Hit that thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. The field trips will continue. I don't care if I'm the only one here watching it. I don't.
In the middle of the Laurel Mountains, Appalachia. It's a weird old little bridge, foot traffic bridge, but look at this. Aww. Pretty amazing. Youghiogheny River. So this is
a second bridge now that I'm onto. I didn't edit this. I just threw them all in here so you can see them. This is a 114-foot drop down to the bottom. The other bridge that we just looked at is only about 40 feet.
Ohio Pile or the Youghiogheny.
This is high enough to make you a little bit woozy. I mean, I don't know if you're afraid of heights. I'm classically not afraid of heights, but there's something about being up this high is just kind of trippy.
River. or one of the tributaries, and there's a crazy long bridge that comes out of the woods, and then you can see it's a hell of a drop from here. It's crazy. It's actually kind of difficult to tell how far down it is, but just look at this place.
I did look to make sure. 114 feet from the deck there. Oh, thank you so much, Scottish Bluebell. I appreciate it. Arc XX received it. Melissa Ray received one. Red's Paradise received one. West Virginia, hell yeah! I love that. Someone named West Virginia got a gift to membership. This location that I'm at is about 15 minutes north of the Pennsylvania, West Virginia border, which is, I mean, pretty cool. I'm gonna explore West Virginia like you've never seen a YouTuber do this summer. I got some friends from high school that have a nice property down there, and one of my best friends ever I just hooked back up with it, and we're gonna hit the road. And Jube7 again, thanks so much, Scottish Bluebell. Look, somebody appreciates actual content. I know this isn't quite like, you know, QB going all cracked out to the woods to look for mushrooms with her brother lover, but you know, I went and had some fresh air, and I figured you guys would appreciate it.
I could be in Colorado. Ridiculous. My campsite's right around that bend right there. All right, guys. So I just want to show you what the underside. If you just saw my live stream walking in across the bridge,
oh shit, I was
this is access town.
I didn't realize I was muted. Every year there's a fatality out here. People party and get in rafts and stuff, so it's tragic. If you just use a little bit of brains and a life jacket, dude, you'll be fine. But a few parts of the rapids of the river itself do get pretty hairy.
This down to the river, but I wanted to show you this really quickly. So that's the bridge we walked across into the woods, and then there's this cool mural underneath one of the supports.
I'm always looking for art, you know? And you'll see, so this is like the photo spot for people that visit Ohio Pile.
Okay, truck, you're fucking up my shot, bruh. Ohio Pile. That's where we be. So I'll show you.
Yeah, there's big time Camp Crystal Lake vibes. This is the general store right here. And boy, they had just about everything. They had pizza and hoagies and burgers and everything. But also anything you could, like white people mountain bodega. This is the only way I can explain it. And that's a compliment.
Show you. Man, just so quiet here all night and all this traffic. So I just want to show you what the bridge looks like from down here. You know what I'm saying? Downtown.
So this is the first bridge, obviously not the tall bridge. This one's only about 30, 40 feet tall.
And then of course the river goes across this way too. You probably can't see shit, but anyways.
Shit, I didn't mean to deafen you. So this is Cucumber Falls. Sorry for the abrupt. Shit, that's so loud. My bad, guys. Mic check. 27 of us. Wow, man. You want to talk about Britney's baby or what? I'll pray for you people.
Amazing.
I'm a real asshole and tried to talk. I'm going to turn that volume down. I'm a real asshole and tried to talk as if you could hear me. So pay no attention to anything I'm saying. I'm just saying this is what's up, Zunfiltered? Deb Mundorf is back in the house. Good to see you. London Girl says, thanks for sharing. You're welcome. There's so much more to come. It's going to be a great summer. Not only are we going to dismantle and get rid of fucking Rebecca Turner completely, but we're going to be on a field trip the whole time while we do it. Hashtag YouTube.
All right, this is called Cucumber Falls. It's hard to get scale, but it's massive, dude. All right, I need to get out of here. These stones are so wet and slippery, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was absolutely treacherous, man. This place is certainly not accessible to everyone. I think I get a good shot of the treacherous staircase that leads down to this. It's wild. This is some Jurassic Park shit. I loved it. There was nobody there when I first got there. I was like, I'm taking my clothes off and getting in this bitch. I left my shorts on, don't worry. But I sat underneath it for 10 whole minutes. I couldn't hear anything except for the screaming sound of a waterfall. It was awesome. Small part of my brain was like, please don't let a boulder hit me in the head. But I mean, that would be God's plan, I suppose. I made it out unscathed. Although I did lose a camera case while I was there. What happened? Oh no, it stopped playing for some reason. What the hell?
You see that? These stones are so wet and slippery, it's ridiculous.
It looks like mud, right? It's not. That's stone. You can knock right on it. There's no mud on it. It just looks that way. It's like these weird red stones. There was an awkward situation too as I explored this place. At one point I came over this crop of rocks not far from where I am, and there was a couple getting married. What do you see this? Any fish in there? Oh yes, tons of fish. Trout mostly. I think small bass and like panfish. What's panfish? Like bluegill. It's weird. I wonder why it stutters right there. Let's see. I don't like that at all. Let me just scoot ahead a hair. Okay. There's a much wider shot. So obviously I was down there, and look at this.
So here's a little further view. Right here, it's like a cave.
Okay, so I've got this out of order. This is the cave that I got a clip of the people getting married in. Looks like a service member, an airman, married a lady, and she was wearing white. I don't know how they got down here with a white wedding dress on, but pretty cool.
See that? This is the spot that people just got married at. That's pretty.
Yeah, sorry, this is out of order, but I do have a shot of them.
Cool. Man, this place is not accessible to everyone. It's pretty treacherous, actually. Again, this is Cucumber Falls, Ohio, Pyle, Fayette County, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania. Who's living their best life?
My plan was to go out there for the day, and I was just like, I'm staying. So thankfully, I always bring my gear with me. It was all of my gear still isn't clean, dude. It was so muddy at the campground. Soon as I got my last piece of gear into the tent, it poured and it rained for 4 hours. Yeah, that gives you some kind of scale. There are people down there. Yeah, that's the sound that every sleep machine is trying to mimic. No electronics can replace the sound of an actual waterfall. It's just mesmerizing. I mean, it does something to your brain that I can't even explain. You'd have to see it for yourself.
There's human beings crawling all over this place. There's a way out. There's this kind of rickety trail.
Yeah, look at that. That's how you get down. That wooden part is just a railing. And look at the staircase. Those rocks, they look like they're wobbly. They're not. They're solid, but still, because of the waterfall, everything is just soaked. So, I mean, platform's been to a wedding in a cave. So I guess that's a thing. Pretty fucking cool. I don't know how she got down there and kept her dress white though.
I mean, look at the.
Oh, Makeup Mobster was way behind. I was wondering because I know there was a clone of you in here yesterday. So I just wanted to make sure. It's good to see you. I hope you're well.
Those steps and everything's soaking wet from the spritz of the waterfall. See those people up there? There's people everywhere. very crowded out here today. Maybe I can catch somebody slipping on rocks. One more time. Cucumber Falls.
Oh, there's just some cows.
What are these cows doing, dude?
You get the idea. So that's what I did on my first field trip. Again, this is the Frank Lloyd Wright House in Ohio Pile, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania. The northern jewel of the Appalachian Mountains. Let me just get rid of that. You get the idea. But there's actually some. So this is the visitor center. This is where you pay to get your tickets and wait for the bus to take you up the hill. Let's see here. Yeah, we already looked at all of it. There's a lot that I didn't put in here because I'm going to save them for my clips and my videos. And I'm going to crank out of this mofo. So I'm glad. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know it chased some people away. Not dramatic enough for them. That's okay. We're going to keep doing our thing. Sinner, where to next? I don't know. I have to decide. I'm working with my schedule as well as my travel partner's schedule. So we have to line it up and figure it out. But we're motivated, man. So much. I think next is Baltimore. We're either going to go to Baltimore next or to Nashville. But New Orleans is on the schedule. Chicago's on the schedule. New York City is on the schedule. Hopefully Miami. Actually, I want to go to Key West. I might get vetoed because my pal, he wants to go to Miami, of course. He's single. I don't care. I don't care. I don't need to go to Miami to meet a lady. I want to go see where Hemingway Road. You know, I want to go down to Key West if I go to Florida. I prefer field trips and music to drama. I do too, but don't tell anyone. But the people that come here to watch me, they don't. Most of them, like when I get 3,000 people watch a live stream, they don't give a shit about a sculpture or nature. They want to know about strangers, infants, iron levels. I get it. It's just like, meantime, in reality, I'm out here doing stuff like this, and they're sitting in poop chairs. So I know I'm winning the argument. Let's get rid of that. And I think that's all I got for you this morning. I'm going to come back this afternoon. I'm not sure if it's going to be. I'm not sure what time. I got some shit to do. Your boy's busy. But I'll be back 4 or 5 o'clock, somewhere around there, and we'll do a full out drama stream. I know some people hate those too, but we're striking a balance. So as far as what's next, I might go back up to Ohio Pile and go to Falling Waters, which is another Frank Lloyd Wright property. Let me show you something really quickly. So your boy's going to get clever. I've been looking for a Bigfoot costume. They're actually way more expensive, so I got a budget for it. But let's see. And here, I'll screen snipe. So this is the Frank Lloyd Wright House. Is the larger property. It's just a few miles from the Kentuck Knob house that we just looked at, that I had a tour of. But the Frank Lloyd Wright House, check this out. The Frank Lloyd Wright House has a 24-hour live stream committed camera, and I know where it is. So I'm going to do a Bigfoot prank. You can call them and tell on me if you want. I don't care. But this is a live stream that's a live shot of falling water right now. This is Frank Lloyd Wright's masterpiece. This house has a waterfall that flows through it, and this is live. So here's the plan. I think this is going to be next week or the following week. I'm going to go up here and have some pranks and shenanigans. The tour only costs $50, and you can take photographs on the first level, but not the second level. The second level is where all the cool stuff is, of course. But from the corner of that porch where you see those people, I can communicate with a sign to the live cam. So my plan is to get a Bigfoot suit and start underneath this camera, just below it, and pop my head up like I'm Bigfoot. And then I can also hold up a sign that says Lemon Grove once I'm up on the porch up there. You guys can watch that live. So then I'll cam up for the first time just for that. I got plans for this. It's like going to the middle of the woods to a beautiful landmark and having your own cameraman just sitting there waiting for you. I was curious as to whether or not they like you could get to where the camera is, and by watching this, I'm not sure any today, but you can see people walking by and their heads are just out of frame. So I definitely could do that. Let's see what platform say yes. Sunny fell. I hope they find her today. They say she has been spotted but doesn't know how to fish yet. Oh no, what's that? Unfiltered say, come by Charlotte, New York tomorrow, and I'll buy you lunch, Lake Ontario. I'm not. It would. I have to plan. I wish I could just be on the road constantly, but that shit's expensive, and I'm poor, so we're doing all this shit on a budget, dude. I can get more done with $15 than your average YouTuber. I mean, that's only half a blunt for some crackhead out there, you know? Pretty cool, though. How many people are watching this shit? Let's see. 5 people, and we're one of them. I'm not sure that they're gonna. Well, I doubt that they'll strike me. Actually, you know what? Let's just do this really quick, since you guys are interested in this. The ones that are left. I'll show you the inside of the Kentucky Knob House, because there have been social media people allowed to go in there and record. I don't know what kind of deal they made. Just to give you some idea, because I want you to see the inside. It's so fucking cool. See, that's the same house I was at. This looks like it was 1933. This photograph was taken.
And they lived here year-round for almost 30 years.
Oh, this is great. So this is right where I was standing. You could see along the floor. You could see the sunshine coming through those holes, very lined up there. That's how the owners of the home, or anybody that's there often, can tell what time it is. It works as a sundial. And this is the long line of doors. So these dots of sun that come blasting through those holes there come into the living room as well.
This was a year-round residence for the Hagans. It was not a vacation home like nearby.
Okay, so here's the inside of this bitch.
This was a year-round residence for the Hagans. It was not.
Okay, now you can see. Oh, I was wrong. So they're individual shutters. So that's the outside design that we looked at. I pointed out, and it's the angle's weird. Oh, they're actually all the shutters are closed. You see each individual shutter is closed. So if you open these and then open the door. It makes incredible cross flow of, and this is really old. So there's no carpet there. It's not flagstone. It's beautiful, shiny flagstone.
A vacation home like nearby Falling Water was for the coffin.
This chain is gone, but mostly everything else is similar. There's a lot more ornamentation on the bench that runs the whole length of the wall to the left, the couch-looking thing. You lift up the cushion, and it's all storage. That was designed by Frank Lloyd Wright himself, not just the home. Like I said, the 2 guys that built it, I wish I knew their name. I'm sorry, but there's a father and son team, paid $2,400 each to build every stone feature of this entire property. What's up, Sherry Rollins? Good to see you. Kyle Val's in the house. Welcome in. Sherry Rollins, good to see you. Thank you so much for renewing your membership, Sherry. I appreciate it. Memberships are what make this channel stay. So consider becoming a member if you're not, or if you are, consider gifting some memberships. But no pressure. I know firsthand times are tough, so I'm not tripping about money at all. I'm just happy for the support, and we're going to keep doing our thing.
Family. By the early 1980s, though, Mr. Hagen's health was in decline. I
don't want to use all this guy's content. I just basically want to show you what it looks like. Let's see if they talk about the carport. They do. Okay, let's see. There's no way this was a stinking carport.
Windows at the back.
Now, is this a carport? Or?
You can see that's the earth on top of there. So it's all built into the earth, like with perfect harmony.
Carport.
Okay.
Wright was an early champion of the carport. His career spanned the...
It's D'Amico. You should just have to become a member. You just click on the money symbol like you're going to super chat. And somewhere in there should be an option for membership.
Transition from horse and buggy to automobile.
Okay.
I don't even think a horse and buggy would have fit in there.
And he said that there was no danger of the car running away like there was with the horse, so you don't need doors on the barn anymore.
Oh. Now, okay, now explain a little bit about the, what do I want to say, like the cutouts there?
Sure. So these are what, these windows are what Wright calls the clear story window. Traditionally, clear story windows are what you might see high up in a cathedral, stained glass, the light shining down through. Right. But Wright creates a modern, updated version of that for these Usonian houses. Each house has
Usonian. Okay, it's not that complicated of a word. Usonian is basically using simple products, mass produced for basically old school architectural low income housing, which obviously this is not. But a lot of the elements that he uses are in fact Usonian. Cement floors all through the living space, which is unheard of nowadays. But of course, I think the Higgins family who commissioned this home, they were fancy. They were fancy. They were, I think, originally, if I remember correctly, they were ice cream proprietors. They had an ice cream shop and shipped ice cream. The business is now closed, but at the height of it, they were, millionaires when $1 million was worth a lot more back in the, 50s or 30s, I suppose.
Its own unique design cut into the wood panel of the window.
Oh, really?
And that makes each house almost identifiable by its window shape.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Decades even, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Now there we go. There's windows.
There we go. See, now this is more what it looks like today. Flagstone floors. Underneath of here are copper piping to run heated water in the wintertime. So just imagine how nice it would be to have like warm stone under your feet in the wintertime. So cool. So simple. One little heat pump. That's it.
Absolutely. So then, on the private side of
this is in Pennsylvania. This is in a town called Ohiopyle, Pennsylvania. I don't know why it's called that, but it's in the Laurel Mountains, southwestern Pennsylvania, just about 15 miles north of the West Virginia border.
The home, Wright gives the client what he calls the light screen, and that's a wall of windows. If this were a residential neighborhood, this would just be your backyard or a garden you could walk out into.
I so wish they would have let me record in there. I don't know if you can see it, but all the way to the right of the screen, that little table and chair that's all the way to the right, you can see where my cursor is, right? This chair is from the Japanese Imperial Dynasty. It's fucking incredible. 1908. I touched it. I couldn't help myself. This window is really cool. There's basically the glass goes directly into the stone. There's no frame. Frank Lloyd Wright was famous for that. And you can see in the center of the screen this crazy looking space chair. That's an office chair he had mass produced, and by all accounts, it was one of the most uncomfortable chairs ever. It was meant to be, an office chair, but look how spaced it is. Like there was something going on with Frank Lloyd Wright, like with some like I don't know, like sci-fi sort of designs made with like steel and stone and wood. It's very odd. Very one-of-a-kind type of dude.
We just happen to be on the side of a hill here, side of a mountain. So you've got that terrace out there overlooking that rolling hillside.
Now, what I think too is fun, I just noticed is these are all doors. You can open these all.
We've got
when I was there, the whole thing was opened up.
The wall. He to be able to see her husband coming home.
That's a window. They call it the invisible window for obvious reasons.
Let's head back this way.
Okay.
Mrs. Hagen requested from Frank Lloyd Wright a small window on this side of the house. She wanted to be able to see her husband coming home from work at night.
Oh.
Guests coming up her driveway. Now, Frank Lloyd...
You can see these portals that are on the roof go all the way around the building.
Wright is not going to just pop a small window into the wall. He created what we call an invisible window. It's 8 feet by 4 feet in dimension. It's one sheet of polished plate glass. There's no frame on it at all.
Oh my.
Glass is just mitered into stone right up into the wood of the ceiling.
Oh, wow.
And you'll notice the planter outside, it sort of mirrors the planter inside.
Yes.
Wright's original intention for the Hagens was that they should plant ivy in both of them.
Oh, okay.
The vines could grow up and meet in the middle, And then you really wouldn't be able to tell where the outside ends and the inside begins.
Did they ever?
All right, I'm going to scoot ahead. Wait till you see the friggin' kitchen of this place. All right, so more and more about the house. If you're interested, have a look yourself. I'm not going to bore the people that don't want to see this with the whole video.
That after the tour, or we sell separate passes where you could just do the woodland walk. But the path goes all the way around the house in a circle, so you could see the house.
And that's where the sculptures and shit were that I showed you guys. So here's a better view of these.
Frank Lloyd Wright sent off.
Exactly.
Wonder if he meant that.
Oh, I think he did. Yeah.
Probably. I guess, like I keep saying, he just seems like he was always thinking.
He put thought into everything. Let's take a walk down towards the end.
Okay.
We call that the prow of the ship.
Almost got the same shot as me. Again, I got a similar shot to this. I couldn't get here because there was a bench, but it looks like Noah's Ark. I thought it was so cool. Miss Honeybee, good to see you, says, Frank Lloyd Wright designed the Civic Center in my hometown of Marin County, California. Oh, hell yeah. Marin County is one of the most beautiful places on earth, by the way. I have a buddy much older than me, but he's part of the California Conservative Artist Organization, some shit like that. But he and a bunch of other very famous artists go up to Marin County every year to paint on the beach. And this is a tradition that's been going on ever since MCS. Oh, not MCS. Sure. What is the photographer that did the incredible National Park black and white photographies? Ansel Adams. Ansel Adams was actually one of the founding members of that expedition painting. So Ansel also painted.
It's almost like the front of the Titanic.
Mm-hmm.
How many people have said that to you? Probably
Many.
a lot. Yes.
Many.
I want to show you guys the. Okay, so here's the parallelogram table.
Where the release happens in this space.
Oh.
So you might feel a little more comfortable from the low ceilings in this space.
Just behind him, there's a corridor that goes back to the bedrooms. Most of us couldn't fit through it. It's so narrow and so weird.
It's when you're seated at the table.
Miss Honeybee says, Marin is truly heaven on earth. Blessed to have grown up in Point Reyes. Oh, you are blessed to be from there. I can hear the ocean now. It's one of those places that, like, if I ever hit the lottery for $800 million, I'm going to buy a house there. Anything short of winning the lottery for that amount of money, it's not cheap. So you are truly blessed to be from there.
And you'll notice it separates right in the middle here. It also detaches from the sideboard. So the Hagans could move the whole table out. They could reconfigure the pieces depending on what they're using it for. Lunches, card games. You
can see here. So this is in these portals in the ceiling here. These ones obviously have glass in them, which started out as flat glass, and they had a big problem with leaking. So now they're like little bubble domes. But this goes in a straight line straight out the porch. So it brings those where those portals are outside. They come right into the house. Even I think one of them is even half outside and half inside.
Chairs around.
Well, that's neat.
Very versatile.
Oh, wow. Yeah, and
Chairs aren't original. These aren't Frank Lloyd Wright chairs, but they just fit so perfectly.
it is low, but then the chairs are low as well. So it all goes together.
Yes.
All right. And then the kitchen.
Sure. We'll step into the kitchen next.
All right.
This is that central core of the house.
This is so cool. There is there's the ducks, dude. I told you about. They're awesome. I'm so happy this guy did this video. So these are the decoy ducks. There's a huge collection. They're scattered all around. This kitchen has a dome. This is probably the biggest problem with the whole house because it has this dome and no air conditioning. The kitchen gets hot AF. The Frank Lloyd Wright's very I know you can say he's a bully about how he doesn't want his design fucked with, but he even conceded, and they put out some type of mesh net up there to try to, mitigate the heat, but it doesn't work. When this was originally designed, there was no under counter lighting, just above the counter lighting, like Frank Lloyd liked it. So when you went in here back in the day, it was probably like some medieval looking shit.
From the outside, yes. So the roof here. Ceiling is 14.
See that screen mesh? That was not part of the original design. Originally, sun would just beat into this spot, and obviously that could be a big problem in July and August.
1.5 feet.
Okay.
So when Honeybee says we got priced out of paradise, but we're blessed to find a home on Big Island, Hawaii. where a lot of us Point Reyans have migrated since the prices exploded in Marin. That's sad to hear. Do you get to go back often? I've got a lot of friends because I lived in Santa Barbara for many years. I've been all up and down the coast, and I see Samantha J's in here. I love Huntington Beach and I love Marin County, so I love Santa Cruz. But there is something truly special because it's so, well, less so now, but it was, historically pretty sparsely populated up there. And historically, the people that lived there really, really went out of their way to conserve the nature, which is something we should all be doing wherever we are.
You step in, it almost feels like a cave-like entrance, and then you're released again into this space.
I love the stove.
Just a regular refrigerator is just so strange. I just doesn't fit in.
That's Mrs. Hagen's original oven.
Is it really? Oh my Lord.
This oven, it's crazy.
Does
She
it
loved
work?
to cook. Absolutely.
Oh, does it really? I was
Absolutely.
kidding. Okay.
It's Westinghouse, Pittsburgh company.
There you go.
Mrs. Hagen, when she moved in, she loved to cook. The kitchen was the most.
You see the heating elements over here? They're removable. This is some Jetson shit. This is like whenever they design stuff in hopes of this is what the future would look like, although they were wrong about almost everything. Super cool.
Most important space in the house to her. And so she said she wanted the largest oven she could find. This was it. She said she chose this out of a catalog because the advertisement in the catalog showed you could roast 2 turkeys if you were side by side.
Oh, okay. All right.
Turkeys were smaller.
Just skip ahead just a hair.
Oh.
These fold up.
Look at that.
You get your counters.
I mean, how cool is that, dude? I mean, these are off the market. I actually Googled them right away to see if they're still available for purchase. They are not. I would love a kitchen like this. And it's hard to tell, but there's like just old school writing and knobs on everything.
It's back.
Wow.
Wow. I like her enthusiasm.
Oh my.
Not too long after they were installed here, they were discontinued. Nobody was buying them. They were a little too futuristic looking, a little too expensive for the 1950s.
Oh my
They just didn't
goodness.
sell very well.
They're so cool though. What a great space saver though
Absolutely.
too. For somebody that doesn't have like a lot of counter space to work with.
And Mrs. Hagen chose stainless steel for those counters. Working in the ice cream business,
I'm going to scoot ahead. Yeah, yes, like I said. Okay, so here's the corridor down to the bedroom. I think it's two bedrooms. There may be 3 bedrooms. I think only 2.
all right.
David's not allowed to go any further. One thing that I noticed every time I've been here is that there's a little teeny tiny.
Oh, the cameraman's getting fancy. Oh, good. They're going to go on this. They're going to go down the super narrow hallway. I barely fit through it, and I'm not a big guy at all.
Skinny
Yes.
hallway.
Yes.
And I understand. Tell me about the Pullman. I'd never heard that before.
Well,
It's so weird. It's all about the flow, man. It's some feng shui shit. And the Higgins, I can't remember the name of the family, but their grandchildren just run in a circle around the house, basically set up like a big track.
Wright believed that hallways were a waste of space.
Okay.
Now, the main hallway here, he included bookshelves, so he could call it a gallery.
Okay.
But he thought if you can squeeze through the hallway of a Pullman coach car, then that's wide enough.
Okay.
That's an ongoing theme in his architecture. He compresses you and then sends you into an open space over and over again inside of the home. It's kind of cool, man.
Now, I've mentioned a few times Mrs. Hagen loved to cook. And so when they would meet with Wright over the months before construction started on...
Frank Lloyd Wright, the funniest story is once the house was completely done and this family, because already at this point, Frank Lloyd Wright was a world-renowned artist, very important person in the art world. These people were millionaires who basically just commissioned a home from, the big popular guy. Well, they invited him and he did not show up. I'm not sure he's ever seen this house, in fact. He told them something along the lines of, she was like, oh, you have to come see the house now that it's done. And he responded, and this is paraphrasing, of course, I don't know the exact quote, but he said something along the lines of, you're looking at what I've already seen. I won't be attending your dinner party. He's like, yeah, lady, I know what it looks like. I designed it. It's kind of funny. It's okay to snub millionaires, dude. I'm okay with it.
The home. She would always...
That TV.
Always ask Wright for more and more space in this kitchen. So Wright would erase the wall and push it back.
Oh, okay.
Erase it again. Push it back again.
She kept. There's correspondence. I read some of the letters. She's just like, I need a pantry. I need space. I need storage space in the basement. And each time he just said no. Nope. That's not what I do. If I give you space like that, you're simply going to clutter it. He was a bit of an asshole, but he was also visionary.
All right.
And that's how that hallway behind it ended up being only 21 inches wide.
Okay. So
because she insisted on having a pantry, he's like, all right, you can have the pantry, but you can't have a hallway too.
in other words, what you're saying originally it was a little bit wider than what it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. All right. Okay. Well, let's go around.
All right.
Okay, great. Okay, so this is the outside patio.
Now, the reason there's that small step here,
you can hear there's a water feature. It's off to the right of the shot here. That was not a Frank Lloyd Wright part of his design. In fact, it caused all kinds of problems. This is why Frank Lloyd Wright wouldn't put a water feature where these people did after they purchased the home or had it built, because it effed with the foundation, and it's an ongoing problem. They need to just turn it off.
Triangle space, this is all the patio Wright gave them.
Oh, okay.
Wright designed this to be a small patio with a grass backyard.
Okay.
But the Hagans wanted more outdoor entertaining space. And so they put down more flagstone and gave themselves a nice large patio.
And I do believe, wasn't this...
Man, they didn't show the bedroom. I wanted to show you guys the bedroom, dude. What the fuck, man? What the hell, brah? All right, so I think that's all I got for you today. I figured you'd be interested in that. Let's see. Dang, I wanted to show you the bedroom of the place. Oh, well. If you're interested, I'm sure you can go and find it for yourself. But this is Falling Waters. This is the Frank Lloyd Wright house we're going to next, dude.
Today, we're diving into one of the most iconic revolutionary homes ever built, Frank Lloyd Wright's Falling Water House. A stunning blend of nature, innovation, and artistic genius. This architectural masterpiece has captured the imagination of millions since its creation. Falling Water is a unique and beautiful house that was built in the 1930s. It's located in Pennsylvania, surrounded by trees and nature, and it's built on top of a waterfall. Until today, Falling Water is considered one of the most famous and important buildings in the world. It has inspired many other architects and designers to think about how they can make buildings that fit in with nature.
Sorry for the annoying music. I just
Today
clicked on one. You never know what you're going to get around here. You know what I'm saying? But this is really cool. I was actually on a field trip as a kid here, and we stayed overnight. But this is kind of cool. This staircase just goes down to the water. All kinds of just unique design elements for sure. And the good thing about this house, when I'm there, I can go live because they do have a dedicated, pretty good Wi-Fi signal. All right, you guys get the idea. And that's what I got for you today. We'll be back later this afternoon with some fiery drama. Sunfiltered says, I love those outdoor spaces with grilling kitchen areas. Nice. Me too. Yes, I remember the issue with the water feature when I visited back in mid-90s. They had a serious fear of integrity of foundation. Yeah, if Frank Lloyd Wright knew that they put that in there after his design, he would have been pissed. So I guess it's still an ongoing issue. Yeah. Well, from what I understand, it's been an ongoing issue. They're trying to mitigate the damage, but it's like, I don't know. I would just turn it off. That's what I would do. But what can you do? Nobody lives in that house currently, either one of them. They're both museums. Oh, thanks so much, It's D'Amico, for renewing your membership. Haley Ryan's back in the house. So that's what I got for you today. Kind of mellow, nothing too crazy. We'll burn those bitches down later. You know, I don't want to. The thing is, man, I want to go live early in the day, but I don't want to start my day with some bullshit. I'd rather show some art, have some laughs, you know. We'll sprinkle in some drama, but we're not going to be talking about babies' iron levels and, you know, strangers, children's chip toots and things like that. And thanks again, Scottish Bluebell. I do appreciate you. So that's what I got. I hope you did enjoy it. I'll see you guys somewhere between 4, 5, or 6. I do have a lot of stuff to do today, so that may get pushed back later. Don't hate me if it does. This YouTube thing is a side hustle, guys. So I got to focus on the main hustle, which is my artwork, and I've got a few other projects going. I just had a Skype call with my buddy who's in Tokyo, putting up a mural that I had a hand in designing. Super cool. He has a live YouTube channel, so it was really cool talking with him last night. Maybe I can show you that once it's done. Ever seen the mushroom houses in Parrington, New York? I haven't seen them in person, but I have seen them in a coffee table book. Let's see. Shadow says, I have followed Hanson Johns out of the UK for years. She visits beautiful old churches all around England, some gorgeous old architecture with Saxon roots. Do I sell my art online? Yes, I do have an up and active gallery page, but I don't share it. I don't share it with my YouTube world. There's too many people to cause me trouble. In fact, I just opened a gallery in my city a couple weeks ago, and 10 days ago, a couple weeks ago, and I had to do all of that, the lease and the insurance. I had to do all of that with an alias, so it made everything more difficult. But I can't have these fat crackheads to beat their kid like Rebecca Turner. I can't have her sending people to my art gallery because they're just going to get stun gunned by the local police. I mean, where that would make for really good content, I don't want it to interrupt my, my breadwinning ability. So hopefully, if things mellow out, once QB gets her fat ass kicked off of YouTube, then I'll be able to be more open with my art stuff. I know it does suck. I just can't risk having my art being thumbnails for these child abusing fucking crackheads, dude. I can't do it. Again, YouTube is secondary. My art is priority always. And most of you guys respect that, and I'm glad you do, because that's just them's the breaks, Jack. Like I said, it's Tamiko. Maybe in the future, I will do commissions if anybody wants a specific portrait done of a family member. We could work something out like that. But as far as showing my gallery or the stuff in it, the sculptures and paintings I've done, I'm not ready to do that with YouTube. I've already made too many mistakes. I don't want to make more, But I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for being here. Let me try to find a good song to lead us out with. Let's see. We came in with Real Big Fish out of Huntington Beach. Shout out Samantha J. Go subscribe to Samantha J's, the Real Samantha J's website too, or YouTube page. She's been going live and showing all kinds of cool stuff over there. It would be a lot cooler if there were a lot more of us over there showing that love, baby. It's not for money. It's not monetized. She's just showing you her little corner of the country, and she lives in a beautiful place. So go support that. Make sure you're subscribed to Tiffany Marie's backup channel, because that's where all hell is going to be unleashed and QB is going to be chased off the internet once and for all. At least that's my goal. Thanks to Tennis Ball Teme. I appreciate you. That's what I got for you guys. So we started out with Real Big Fish. So let's see, where do we go from there? Something similar, maybe? What do we got? Yeah. Fuck copyright. We're gonna do this. We're gonna move on to a different band completely. The Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, obviously Boston, Beantown, but the same kind of vibe for sure. You guys take care of yourselves, and remember that's not possible. Or take care of people, but that's not possible unless you take care of yourself first. Get this up here. So this is the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. The name of this song. This is, I guess, their sellout song, but it's still one of the best. This one's called The Impression That I Get. You guys take care of yourselves. Thanks again so much for being here. Share this out. Please consider leaving a comment after this live stream ends. It does help boost it into the I'll go. I'll see you guys later. Be good. Sinner out.
Never know.
Wrong button. Sinner out.
I'm sure it isn't good. That's the impression that I get. Have you ever had the odds stacked up so high you need a strength most don't possess? Or has it ever come down to do or die? You got to rise above the rest.
Hey guys, we picked up a couple of subscribers during this live stream. We are 100 subscribers away from 4,000. I can't tell you how excited I am about this. So subscribe. The one thing these fucking ghoulish bastards aren't anticipating is my channel growing and me continuing to enjoy YouTubing. They want to cancel me out. Not going to happen. So thanks everyone subscribing. So much more to come. Sinner out.
Coward, I've just never been tested. I'd like to think that if I was, I would pass. Look at the tested and prepare before the grace go on. Might be a coward, I'm afraid of what I might find out. Never had to knock on wood, but I know someone who has, which makes me wonder if I could. It makes me wonder if I never had to knock on wood, and I'm glad I haven't yet, because I'm sure it isn't good. That's the impression that I get. Never had to, but I better knock on wood, 'cause I know someone who has, which makes me wonder if I could. It makes me wonder if I never had to, but I better knock on wood, 'cause I'm sure it isn't good, and I'm glad I haven't yet. That's the impression that I